All right. Test, test, test. Sound, 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 sound quality. Hello. How- that was so weird. The lemonade's hitting though. Can't go wrong with lemonade. Look, man, it's like my third bottle today of lemonade. And then I went to the store and I was like, yo, I need to get some drinks. Let me get some drinks. I bought more lemonade. I already had lemonade. The only thing I had flavored wise, lemonade. I bought more lemonade. That's off topic. How we doing, chat? I see y'all. Charles in the building. Ken's in the building. Ken, the logo, the profile pic is throwing me off. I'm not going to lie. I see the Stewie and I'm not thinking Ken. I got to read the name. How you doing, Ken? Anthony Giovanni. Man, it's good to have y'all here. We got a fun one. You guys know what this is. I think all of you guys were here last time too. How are we feeling about the new jerseys? Chat, let us know. Let's put a poll up, actually. I want to put a poll up. I want to know what you guys think. How should we do this poll? Okay. Grade the jerseys. That's what I'm going to do. Grade the jerseys. All right. How many grades can I give? B, C. Okay. I can't put an F, so we'll go A through D. Grade the jerseys, the new jerseys we got. I guess it's also helmets too. It's also the pants, the new clothing. How do y'all feel about it? Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. First time I saw them, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. But when I had seen them, like I said, on Michael Banks, I was like, this actually looks kind of good, man. These kind of look fire. So I'm gonna be very curious in terms of how they mix and match, like which ones they wear with which ones. Because some of the pictures on the poster, like, I'm like, I don't know that it makes sense to wear. Look, first off, I'm not the person to ask about style. Let me start with that. All right. I'm probably like the first, if you like, hey, yo, what's stylish? Don't ask me. My opinion is not going to be accurate. All right. It's not going to be good. But for me personally, I do think that some of the things that they were wearing together didn't seem to make a ton of sense. With that being said, though, individually, it looked fire. I'm so glad the black is back. The helmets look amazing. All right. Those things pop. I love the fact that they mixed up the Detroit and the Lions. So I'm a fan. All right. How y'all doing? Steven's in the building. No matter what, white lettering and numbers, it's better. You said white lettering and numbers. So you talking like, okay. So you don't care about the color. You just want the white lettering and numbers. All right. What about the all whites though? Because to me, the all whites are like top tier. Those are my favorite. And they're probably going to continue to be my favorite. I love the all whites. You like the numbers. Okay. Okay, so let me explain what we're doing in case anybody, wasn't here for the last one. We did the last one like a month ago. We basically what this is it's just what the title says. This is a mock draft with creators. It starts at 8 p.m. Eastern time. That's why it's not on the screen yet. I'm gonna have to get in the chat because chat, we gotta work some trades, man. Hey, there's a chat on there. I gotta prepare for some trades. So we're gonna jump into that. I think I can I start that already? Actually, hold up. I don't know when that starts. Waiting room. Okay, maybe it's not yet. I don't remember. I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember when it starts. I'm gonna wait till 10 minutes and then I'll try. And if not, maybe I'm logged into the wrong thing. All right, let me see though. We'll figure it out. Anyways, what this is it's your typical mock draft. It's using Walk the Mock, shout out to Walk the Mock, instead of PFF. But that doesn't matter necessarily because pretty much every single team is being picked by a real person. All right. Most of these are content creators. I believe some of them may not be. The first time I think it all was, but that's in the, they could be from different platforms. Maybe they're also live streaming, but that's what this is. It's a mock draft with creators live. So it's not just a computer take. There will probably be a few that are left open. So there may be a few computer picks for certain teams, but for the most part, they're not. Trading Jared Goff and 2 first-round picks for Caleb Williams. All right. I don't think that's an option. I don't think you can throw players into this one. I wouldn't be doing that though. No, I wouldn't be doing that. I see you, Charles, though. All right. You get it going early. All whites are my favorites. I love the all whites. The all whites went to blue pants. Looks okay. Not as white. All right. So do I have the poster? You may have seen the same thing, Ken. There was he actually got a picture with Gibbs today, which was fire. So he sent me this poster, and I'm assuming this is legit. I don't know. But it has Goff, and I probably could throw this up on the screen, but I'm going to show you through my phone. Ooh, come on. Where's that focus at? So y'all see that? That all white. Like, I'm on board with that. I don't know about the gray helmet, though. Like, I feel like you could kind of go to a gray helmet. Unless you had more gray within the pants and the jerseys. You know what I mean? Like, if you had a little bit of hint of gray in there, maybe it would make more sense. You kid? No, you don't, Charles. Charles, you're not slick. Charles, I know you pulled this trade off using PFF. I know you have. Anyway, anyway, I fell. I love the old school look for the blues. Whites are growing on me for sure. Okay. That's what it feels like, though. Definitely feels old school. So I'm going to throw this on the screen so you guys can see what we're doing here. What's the strategy? I don't know. I kind of had, okay, here's the one strategy. We're going to, I think at 10 minutes I can start chatting, I think. Hopefully that's how this works. So you guys see it right here. But the one thing that I am thinking about, and I think it could be interesting, is if you guys remember, I don't know how many people are the same from last time, but if you guys remember last time we did this, we got to our second round pick, which was 61, which is like the end of the second round. I think it was 61. We may have actually moved back and still got there. But I think we moved back a few spots. And Tyler Nubin was the top safety on their board. And there hadn't been a safety taken. I believe he was still on the board and no safeties went in the first 2 rounds. So I don't know if that's going to change this time. It has been some time since. Maybe people have different opinions, even if it's the same people. But that makes me think that because we're doing 4 rounds, and that would mean that my last pick would be 73 because we have not a 4th round pick. 2 things that I wanted. Number 1, I'm definitely in for trading back out of my first pick. Okay, I don't want to pigeonhole myself. I'm cool if I have to move up. That's fine. All right, I ain't mad at that. But if I do move back and I can acquire a pick in there, I would love that. Okay, I don't remember what I'm doing here. And then the flip thing is I'm really keeping my eye on adding a safety at some point because it seems like there's going to be a real chance that there's a safety available, that there's going to be a lot of safeties available, and then I could get a really good safety for the value depending on what picks I'm able to acquire. So with that, though, let me figure this out because I don't think I'm in the right. Something seems off here. I could be wrong. Am I not logged in? I'm signed in. Hold up. I wonder if I signed in from the wrong one. That's what I'm. Hold up. How did I? Wait. Jack, give me 1 second. I got to figure out how I'm signed in. I got to make sure I'm signed in on the right thing here. Sign up, log in. Okay, let me log in. I'm gonna re-log in because I don't know. This might be on the wrong account. If I'm on the wrong account, I won't be able to do the fix. I just assumed it was. Okay, here we go. Now we're in. Now is this? Okay, this is it right here. Okay, I got it. I gotta move the screen over. Oh, dang, we're already in there. Yo, it's already going down. Okay, see, this is why I had to switch. We were on the wrong one. Okay, bam, we're good. All right, let me flip over. This thing's about to get rolling. We got 8 minutes. The chat room's here. I'm fired up. Calm down. Which positions do you think we need most early? To me, it's corner. So we did a needs thing yesterday, and see, that's what I actually saw an article of this. Saying early definitely does change things up because I think then you have to look at the value of like a premier position. So cornerback, edge, premier positions, premium position, not premier, premium positions. Yes. I think cornerback you could wait actually though, because I do kind of like we have a corner, but I think if you wanted a guy that you would start over what we have right now, you probably would have to go a little bit earlier just to guarantee that. And then I would also honestly throw offensive linemen. Like I don't want to throw offensive line. I would say I would say if you're looking for a tackle, the first couple of rounds, you should probably make that pick for next year, depending on what you want to do with Decker and things like that. I'd probably go in the first couple of rounds. If you're looking for an interior guy, I think you can wait a little bit. I think receiver could be flexible. But yeah, edge, like if you're looking for a starter opposite of Hutch and you're just trying to replace what we have now and you're like, yo, that's the long-term piece, you probably are going to want to go earlier as well. Like you could wait and maybe get like a specific style of an edge rusher, like he's a pass rush specialist or he's the Sam Backer type, or maybe he's a Anthony Jennings, he stops the run. But if you want all of those things, even if it's not all the way there right now, that edge and interior defensive line to me have to come early. Those are the two positions that stand out because they could impact us now, but those would probably have to come early. What up, Shift God? How you doing, Shift God? I like that logo. That's clean. Least position I'd look at. Honestly, I feel you there. I've been doing kind of like a lot of scrambling, trying to catch up on certain positions. Running back for me is the least. I really haven't looked at running back at all. Just to be honest, I've watched a few, but not enough. So that's probably going to be the one I'm scrambling with this week. We're doing our predictive mock this week. So also let me throw this out there. This is not a predictive mock draft. All right. This is not a predictive mock draft. Open for business at 7. Looks like everyone wants to go down. Open for business at 5. 24 is open for trade down. Send offers if interesting. Okay, here we go. So now look. Calm down. I don't know why I get so fired up. See, this is why I couldn't be in a real war room. Bro, like I couldn't. Yo, okay, wait a minute. They don't have any 4th round picks. I was like, maybe we could do a deal with the Cowboys and flip. You don't have any 4th round picks, bro. All right. My goodness. Here's the only thing I'm interested in, though. Like, if I moved up to like 7, if I hypothetically did something wild like that, which won't happen, but if I did, and I got like Roma Dunze, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad. Now hold up. let me just look at this, because what if I like traded up and then traded back down? You know what I mean? What if I pulled off some real magic here? We got 5 minutes till the draft starts. Everybody's trying to move down, so I can throw it out there that I'm willing to move down too. But it's going to be a little different. I like how they show the logo. I actually never really pointed that out. Okay, Tennessee. So Tennessee has 7. I want to see. So they have a 4th round pick. I want to see what it would take for 7. What would it take for 29 to 7? Okay, and I also want to let them know we can pick swap my 2nd round. Okay, I gotta let him know that alone would not get this done. All right. Didn't know you're live there. Hey, how you doing, Salad Service? Yeah, I didn't really make it an announcement. I should have. I put it on the community like a couple hours before, and then I mentioned it yesterday. But honestly, I know this was something that I was invited to a few days ago. They're like, hey, we're doing another one. I'm like, dude, absolutely. I love doing this. Last time we ended up trading up and we ended up getting Brian Thomas, and I thought we finessed. All right. I thought we did. Okay. I'm going to see what he says, though, because I'm assuming that's not a possibility, right? Should I just throw him a trade offer? I'm just going to throw him something. It won't be anything that's, oh, I can't offer trades until it starts. Dang. Okay. So I got to do that as soon as it starts. Throw him something. Okay. And chat, I have the chat pulled up. I'm reading your guys' stuff. I just have to kind of go back and forth here. I want to get one of them cool monitors where they got like the little chat thing. I want to get one of those. I don't even know what that's called. Okay. Okay, I gotta let him know. Also, I moved. Okay. I need a 3rd. Okay, so he wants a 3rd. So he wants to. Is he just saying a straight up 3rd? Hey, yo, look, I'd give up a 3rd to move up, dog. If that's all it took. You know what I mean? If that's all it took. Bro, I'm gonna send him that offer. He's not gonna do. I'm gonna send him the offer though. As soon as it starts. We got how long do we have? 3 minutes. Okay. Yo, where's everybody at though, bro? I'm trying to move out. Not just my pick, facts. Nah, lettuce. Nah, lettuce. You can't check the value. Bro, this is not official tournament. You can't check the value. I don't know what value chart he's looking at. It's worth 640. I'm assuming 7's worth like 1,100. So it would take a ton for me to get up to 7 from 29. I would love to trade up for Arnold. That's actually a good point. Hold up. He ain't going to be reasonable, bro. He ain't going to be reasonable. Tennessee's going to come back and be like, nah, I need like your next year's first, this second, your third. Like, it's reasonable, but I ain't going to do it. You know what I mean? Like, if he's looking up the value, this is not going to happen. This is not going to happen. Kirby injury is worrying you. See? Okay. That is one thing I'm keeping my eye on is a safety. I'm keeping my eye on a safety for this one because I do think that if I can get a round 4 pick, I could get real value in round 4. I don't really want to take it with the picks that I have right now. I might consider it at 73 depending on who's there, but I'm definitely open to doing it. I'm definitely open to doing it if I can get a 4th round pick. This dude. All right, wait. Can I actually? I can't. Okay. Also, their board is different, so I'm going to try my best. Feel free to remind me if there's someone out there. Like, maybe I won't take him, but if, like, you're like, hey, yo, this guy's available. What about this guy? Feel free to remind me because there's a real shot. Oh, wait, Carolina? Look at that. Hold up. Okay, we're good. I like Kalen Bullock, Charles. That would be someone I consider. But that would probably have to be a 4th round pick. I don't know that I'd do it any higher. Not with what I have right now, I wouldn't do it. Samer still can play safety, bring him home. I don't know if I'd want Samer still at safety. I'd like him in that nickel role, I'll be honest. Like, that's where I like him. But I hear what you're saying. I think I'd want a guy with a little more range. Not to say it's bad. But you're right. There's flexibility there. I like Mike Singler still. He's a really good corner. He's a really good player, so let me not do that to him. See, look, you got to sweet talk the Carolina Panthers, man. All right. I'm like, hey, go up and get that receiver. I know y'all want a receiver. This is what you got to do. You got to lay the foundation. We're laying the foundation. Now he's not responding. So maybe I came on too strong. Maybe he's like, hold up. Nah, this dude has some kind of like crazy plan up his sleeve. We can't make this happen. You notice how Tennessee has not responded? They saw that value and said, no, it's not going to happen. I'm not feeling great right now about a potential trade. This is not good. It's not looking great here. But, and the thing is, I don't know who's going to be available. So I don't want to make the trade before, but I do want to lay it. You know what I mean? You got to lay the foundation. Move up for Mitchell if he falls. I'd be willing to move up a few spots. I wouldn't go too far for Mitchell because I think they would ask me for too much. But I could move up a few spots. Like last time I moved up 5 spots for Brian Thomas. Like it was reasonable. So if there was something that was reasonable, I'd be willing to do that. Okay. They're not saying anything. Okay, so I'm going to throw a trade offer out there just to kind of get the ball rolling. Let me also talk to Carolina because Carolina seems like they'd be the most logical. And see, I wait a minute. I would take that 4th rounder. I'm just going to throw it out there. They're going to say no. I'm going to throw it out there, though. All right. I'm going to throw it out there. So, trade sent. Cool. We have Caleb Williams going number 1. Thinking 5 spots. I would probably be willing to do that. I guess it just depends. Like, if you're going at the value chart, 5 to 8 would be a lot. But I think real life, like realistically, when the draft starts rolling, it may not cost as much as what the numbers may say. Sorry, Detroit. Value in a trade. Bruh, you looked up the trade value chart. You're lying. You're lying. Okay. All right. It's fine. I got it. It's fine. It's fine. It's all right. It's all right. So they said no to that for real? All right. All right. Tennessee, hold up. Because here's the thing. Tennessee's talking, right? So Tennessee, you know what I mean? They're conversing. I gotta jump on this opportunity. So what? That wouldn't be a good trade. I don't think I'm not gonna be able to get up to 7. They're not gonna give me that. He won't do it. He won't even consider it. Wait, did the Vikings just trade up to get Drake May? They did. Yo, I didn't even see that. Okay, I didn't even know they made that trade. See, I would be willing to do this. I'm going to throw it out there. They're going to say no. The only way I pull some of this off is if someone has a couple, I think, mid-round picks to where I could somehow, like, just get something back and they're okay with not having a 4th rounder. Yo, I know, bro. He's not going to jump back that far, dog. My pick is still available. Bro, you pick at 5. What am I supposed to do with that, Chargers? Wait, Chargers, you're talking, though. My trade has been rejected. Dog, it don't bother me, man. I offer trades to everybody. Watch this. Yo, hey, yo, chat, should I do it? Bro, would this be crazy? They're not gonna accept this anyway. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I just want to get like a communication across the Chargers. They're not gonna do this. But the real trade I think I want to offer to the Chargers would be something like this for this. They have 2 4ths. I can get a 4th rounder. Wait, what the heck just happened? All right. Okay. See, it's going to be so hard to pull this off. I'm going to have to do something really wild to make something happen. I'm so shocked they didn't accept that trade. I am shocked. Yeah, I have nothing that makes sense. Sorry. Cleveland, what are you talking about, man? What are you talking about, man? Oh, Cleveland only got a 2nd rounder? Dang, Cleveland ain't got no picks. What the heck? Oh, whoa, my bad. I didn't mean to skip that. I can probably show. Wait, who just went? Oh, Malik Neighbors. Malik Neighbors to the Cardinals. They left Marvin Harrison out there. I don't think I'm gonna be able to move back. Giants? Is that a move up? Wait, did they just move up? Scare money don't make money? Dang, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. I just don't know who I'd move up for. Like, I'd love to move up for Rome. I'd love to move up for Rome Odunze. All right, bet. Let's make it interesting. If y'all want this to get interesting, we'll make it interesting. Let's do it. Let's go. All right. Nah, I'm a weedy dog. I ain't gonna make a good trade here. Watch this. Is this what I just offered? Hold up. I can't offer the same trade. This feels like a lot. Is this too much? No. I'm just gonna offer it. They're not gonna say yes, but I think if I did something like this, I could offer more. Because here's the thing, if I offer more and I get a trade done, I could then move back. Any last offers? Oh my gosh. Okay. Hold up, Chargers. Hold up. See, y'all. Oh, you already made a trade. Okay. Watch this. See. Chat, what y'all think? I'm going to throw it out there. You know what they say? Late shot clock. I'm going to throw it out there. This is where you get that shot clock. You throw it out there right before it happens, and then you just see if they're like, oh, snap, do I want to do that? Except you got to give them to panic a little bit. They're not going to panic. All right. It's fine. Guys, it would have took so much. I could have probably given like a future first or something, but I don't know that. No, they took him anyway. Okay. All right. Look, man, it's just talk. This never hits the headlines. We wouldn't even know that this happened. We wouldn't even know that this conversation was taking place. All right. So this is good. This healthy conversation. Whoa, Cardinals. Where'd you guys get so many picks? See, this is what I need to do. I need to talk to these teams about moving back, and then when I get a little bit closer, talk about moving back up for someone like Arnold. Because if I'm gonna throw in a future fifth. There would be a point where I'd definitely be willing to move up. I just think this would be too high. I don't think I could pull this off. Go get Dallas Turner. I'm not that high on Dallas Turner. I like him, but I'm not that high on Dallas Turner. If dude was at like 19, you know, if we started to get to the mid first round and then he was still there, now I'd be willing to make that call. But like top 10, I think it'd be too much for me to. Yo, what the heck was that? I thought we just made a trade. Okay, we didn't make a trade. Did they just decline it? I don't think so. I don't know what just happened. I think they did. Dang, man, y'all ain't feeling nothing, man. Y'all don't want to make no moves. I'm probably the most annoying person in this of all time. Traded 12. That's interesting. Dallas Turner went top 10. He went 8. What? Okay, Atlanta's feeling Dallas Turner. All right, that's kind of shocking. 9 is open for business. Gotta love Wi-Fi going out. Nah, you ain't slick, dog. You just didn't want to trade with me. That's fine. Okay, so look, here's what Chicago don't have, a second round pick, right? So let me be slick. Wait. Yo, wait. I shouldn't have thrown in that future fifth. Do you think the Lions, do you think Blake Corum could have a role in the Lions? Could he have a role? I would say yes. We saw Craig Reynolds have a role last year. Like I think there's always room for a third back. I don't know that he'd be a kick returner. So I think it'd be difficult to find a role there. He'd probably have to play on the line and just block. I don't know what they're going to call his positions going forward. But he'd have a special teams role. Bro, whoa, they actually accepted that. Okay, wait a minute. Now I don't know what to do. Bro, I was not expecting. Yo. Okay. What do I do now? Yo, chat. I know what. Test. All right, we're good. It's gonna be difficult because I only have 2 minutes. No, I'm gonna take Terion Arnold. If I make a pick, I'm taking Arnold. Let me make sure I don't have someone else that I really like though, because I could get Fuaga, which is very interesting. He'd be my tackle of the future. I'm gonna take Terion Arnold if I stay here because he's my best corner personally. Oh, he accepted the wrong offer. You accepted the wrong offer. Yo, that's crazy. Well, I kind of feel bad. Was it it had to be a better offer than mine. Wait, was this did I just finesse? Yo, no one's gonna move up. All right. No one's gonna move up. All right. Yo, what I'm thinking is taking Brock Powers, bro. Like, dude, there's a real part of me that's considering Brock Powers, dude. Cause it's like, you're not going to get a guy like that anywhere else. Yo, take JJ McCarthy. Come on, man. Wait, what? Okay, I don't see a trade offer. I'm gonna send a ticket and take Arnold. All right, we'll make it happen. I'm cool with that. It's my top corner, so we'll do it. I didn't think that happened, to be completely honest with you. And honestly, like the trade, I got to look at the value of that. I think we killed the value of that. Wow. Okay, hold up. Yo, timeout. I would have loved to move back out, but the fact that I only had 2 minutes kind of did me dirty. Chat, yo, 2 mocks, 2 trade ups, 2 dogs, chat. We're not playing, bro. Okay, let me know. Should I have considered Brock Bowers? Y'all don't think so. Should I have considered it? That would have been the other one, I think, just because it's such a unicorn that we would have never been able to get. But to me, and here will be my case for Terion Arnold, if anybody's like wondering on this. To me, Terion Arnold is the best cornerback in this draft, like by far. I think he checks every box for the Lions, run defense, all of those things. So that's why I just took him there, because to me, he would just been the best player. The only other guy that player-wise I would have probably considered is Mitchell. And also Fuaga, because I think Fuaga could be a starter at tackle and guard. So I could have had the future offensive lineman there. So those would have been the other 2. But getting Terion Arnold, yeah, it definitely. And we do have another pick. We just have to wait a long time. You guys were not going to be cool with Bowers? Cool. All right. Hey, look, that works for me. But if I do look at this trade, we also acquired a future 5th. So we swapped 61 and 73 for a 4th rounder. And we acquired a future 5th, which I just threw the future 5th in there. I mean, I didn't think they'd accept it. So I was like, I probably could ask for more because they clicked the wrong one. But hey, a future 5th, like the value doesn't seem that bad at all. I mean, I would love to have more. I would love to have a 2nd pick. The issue now is I don't think I'm going to be able to acquire another pick in this draft unless I give up some future wise. That's kind of the issue that I have, is I just don't have another pick to work with. And I don't think I'll be able to get one. So, kind of stinks. Like real life, or if it was 7 rounds, I'd be able to get more picks. I can't really, though, now. Kind of stuck where I'm at. Set offer for 21. Okay. Huh. All right. Yeah. What a crazy trade. What a crazy trade, bro. Isn't Arnold more a slop type? Now, I think Arnold's a wide corner. To me, Arnold is much more clean as a prospect personally, even though I don't think he's extremely clean. I think Kool-Aid might be a little more clean. But to me, Terion Arnold, the twitch in the lower body, the movement skills, the run support, I also think he's more clean and flexible off-man press coverage. Definitely more in press coverage for man coverage. I think Quinyon Mitchell has real struggles in press coverage. 1, he didn't really do it much at Toledo. And 2, when you saw him in the Senior Bowl, I didn't think he was he wasn't consistent. He had some struggles there. when you watch Terion Arnold, to me, like I said, he's my best corner. I can pull up my notes, and I actually will because we have time. But it's also the aspect of like you haven't really seen it there for Quinyon Mitchell. I think there's a little bit of projection in some of the alignments that you put him in, but I think he's only 21 years old if I have it right too. So I still love the upside with that. But if we just stick on, let me get my notes. I think I have my notes right here. Okay, yeah. 5'11" and a half, 190 pounds. He's 21 years old, ran a 4.5 40. So that was the question, is when he posted the 4.5 40. 35-inch vert, about 32-inch arms. Okay, I thought I had a comp there at the top. Yeah, so for me, really good ball skills. I think he's a great reactive athlete, lateral foot quickness. I think he's great in press. I think he's good in off-man coverage and good in zone coverage. Now, here was my issues with him. Because it would come back to my FBI. And this wasn't like, it was mainly matchup breakdowns. And you saw him against Ole Miss, for example. There were times where I thought there was just breakdowns in terms of he would pass it off and no one would pick it up. Don't know if all that's always on him necessarily, but there was definitely examples of that. And I think some of that could be more of a schematic thing because, like, if you go back to when we played the New England Patriots, for example, I can remember there was situations where we'd play man, we'd pass it off, and then no one was there to pick it up. And they just run drag routes and have guys wide open. So there is some of that I think that needs to come along. So if you do talk about like football intelligence from an age spot, I think you could have like some things that need to pick up there. His run support to me is great as well. But where he thrives to me is I think he has some of the best transition ability for a cornerback. Now, Quinyon Mitchell's really good, and he does it really well from the off-man coverage spot, but he's very loose in his hips. He's got a lot of twitch in the lower body. He has the hips to sink at the top of the route. He has the half-turn ability that's very fluid. Like, to me, that's where he really thrives, his transition ability. So that's, to me, why he's my number one corner. Yeah, so that honestly was an easy one for me. Well, what up, Michael? How you doing, Michael? Charles, whoever is going to be president can only be protected by Walker. Both those dudes are old. Wait. Oh, y'all talking about presidents? Hold on, I didn't see it. I sold you? Hey, that's what I'm here for, bro. That's what I'm here for. I'm glad I did because I already took him. So, like, if I couldn't, then you'd just be upset. Plus, we got a little bit to wait. So let's react to the draft. And chat, because we do have some time, and like I said, there's really nothing I can do. I mean, I could probably move up, but I don't think I can move down. Like, I might be able to move. I don't think I can acquire another pick. I can make calls though, just for fun. So I've been watching my man. When are you doing edge rusher rankings? So here's what I was trying to figure out, Zol, because just for time reasons, and you can let me know, like, do you want to have like me do an edge rusher ranking, like top 10, kind of like I did with the receivers in the live stream? Because what I was thinking is I wasn't sure what I want to do tomorrow. Tomorrow I was trying to decide like if I wanted to do a full 2 or 3 round mock draft for all NFL teams in video format and then just post that, or if I wanted to try to do some kind of like big board ranking, and maybe like for receiver, for example, like I keep the top 3 out and things like that. Like, not because I can't rank them, but just because we know they're going to go top 10. So I was trying to decide if I wanted to do something like that, because I know I'm not going to be able to get every position in individually before the draft, just because I already have shows lined up all next week. So I was trying to figure out if I want to do like maybe like one big board episode, and I can do that. We could do that on like Wednesday, right? If you guys want me to post a big board, I can do that on Wednesday, or I could try to do like a longer mock. But I can answer your questions that I have now. Answers that I have to now. Big board ranking? All right, bet. I'm going to aim for a big board on Wednesday. I don't know exactly how it's going to be worked out, but I'll aim for that. Top 75. I could do that. I think I could do a 75. But again, I may so I might do a big board without quarterbacks. Are y'all cool with that? I think for me, it would just make more sense for me to leave off quarterbacks because, and like I said, I might leave out like, okay, we're not going to include Marvin Harrison. Like, let's include the next after the first 10, something like that. Just because then we're talking about players that are way more realistically for the Lions in that table. Plus, if I rank the very top, it doesn't really do anything. You know, me telling you where Marvin Harrison is versus Malik Neighbors, like, it's interesting, but at the same time, it's also kind of like, all right, we know that they're going top 2. Maybe Odunze gets in there, because I kind of like Odunze better than Marvin Harrison, to be honest with you. But big board for sure. All right, let's do it. Big board. I like it. We'll do it. But yeah, if y'all have any like players or something you want to know my opinion of, throw them in the chat. Leave off fullbacks. Dang, I didn't even bring up fullback. I was so disrespectful. I didn't even think of fullbacks. I can do that. Let me know. If I haven't seen them, I'll let you know too, because I'm kind of cramming here for certain players. So we made this trade back. The Bears now no longer have a 4th. So the Bears made a trade with me, and they didn't want to, right? I wonder I don't think I'd be able to pull off another trade with the Bears. I don't think I'd be. I want to, but I don't think I can. I wonder if I could move up and then move back though. Like, do you guys like think like maybe that's something I could pull off? Like maybe that's the way I could acquire. Like if I did something like this and I said, here's your 5th round back because you didn't want to click the trade, right? And then I gave him one of my 6 because I'm cool with giving up 1 to 6. If I could move up, then I could try to flip it back. I'm just going to throw the trade. I don't think he'll take that. I don't think that's enough. But if someone's willing to do that, then maybe I could move up and then try to chat again and then try to pull back. This is my top 20 overall. Okay. Oh, I like that actually, Zol. No, that's actually good. That's actually a good idea. I like that. Edge rusher. Okay. I like that. Oh, dang. Hold up. I threw my cap. Sound. All right, we're good. Is Neighbors your number 1 receiver? Probably. I mean, look, I get why Marvin Harrison is the one though, because to me, Marvin Harrison he's got the route strength. He can separate all 3 levels. Honestly, I think he's a better level 1 route runner than anything right now. He's disgusting there. He's got the route speed too, with the strides, the length, the ability to stack. He finishes. His contested catch rate's a little bit lower than I think that you would like. I think he gets too many of those spots. I think he also has false steps in his route running. Malik Neighbors is so dynamic once he gets to football. I think his transition to run is so elite. And then you got Roma Dunze, who is big time in contested situations. I think he was like 75% this past season. I like Dwight. I do like Dwight. All right, let me see if there was a response to this, because I don't think they'll still accept that. But if there's maybe there's a team I can do that with. I tried them. Hey, maybe they accepted it. Yo, chat, they just accepted it. Hold up. Whoa, yo, we moved into the 3rd round. Okay, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hey, after this, we need to go through and figure out wait, did Brian Thomas just go 15? Okay. After this, we need to go through and figure out like what these trade values are, bro. Because I'm gonna be honest, like this feels like we're stealing draft picks right here. Okay, Fuaga just went. I want to move back now. I want to get a 2nd pick. We just moved into the 3rd round. So, yo, I can't call Chicago again. We got to call somebody else. Hold up. If I can find someone to give me 2 4th round picks, I would love that. If I can do something like this, I would love that. It would I want a 2nd pick. I don't want to give you guys 1 pick. I want to give you guys 2 picks. But I did not know Chicago was going to accept that, dude. I did not know. I did not know they were going to accept that. Yo, hey, Andrew, we making moves. What I love about this, too, is, yo, years past, we could not make a trade. These were so bad. And now we're just out here dealing. I didn't even see that. So these are the trades, if anybody's wondering. All right. I don't know how to get this off the screen. If anybody knows, I think there's a way to do it. I just don't remember how. Quinyon Mitchell just went. He kind of fell a little bit. Hey, what if I would have traded back up and got Mitchell? Stop. Call New England. Does New England have picks around there? I'll call New England. New England always got picks. And they always trade back. So I can... Oh. All right, here we go. The Bears. Wait, did the Bears move up? Yo, the Bears are going crazy. That's not a bad pick for the Bears, though. I mean, that's a nice pick for the Bears. I kind of like that. I mean, chat, what do you guys think Fautano is doing? You think he's playing tackle or guard? My trade's been accepted. We just out here making moves, bro. Maybe I should have asked for more. I'm cool. I'm chilling. I got 2 4s. I maybe could have asked for more there. Maybe. But I'm cool with it. For the sake of this mock, I want to give you guys another pick. We came in with 3. I want to give you guys at least 3. We're going to have at least 3 right now because we have 2 4th rounders. And we didn't give up any future picks. The 5th was just from the original trade. So all I did was essentially I went from 61 and 73 to now 2 4th round picks. And I also moved up from pick 29 to 9 to go get Terion Arnold. All right. Trade up to get a guy. well, the move already was made, so I don't think I can. I mean, I probably could. I mean, people are just dealing left and right, and they don't even know who's on the board. Neither do I, to be fair. But I just wanted a second pick. I want to get it. But I think we also need to have, like, it would be nice. I could be wrong. I usually think this way, but I usually think it's nice to have a little bit more ammunition just to get a couple more swings. And I think there's really nice depth, specifically at spots that we haven't hit. Like, we got our corner, so we're good there. We could go there again. But, like, safety, receiver, offensive lineman, like, there's offensive line might be a little bit tricky, but I think we could find one. I think we can. I think we could find one there. Edge rusher. One of those spots, maybe even interior defensive lineman, is going to have a guy that we like in round 4 for either of those positions. So I think we're going to be able to hit both of those. I didn't even see. No, you good. I think it happened before you said, after you said that. Okay. Last pick, Amarius Mims. Amarius Mims. I'm intrigued at Amarius Mims. I want to ask you guys this. Amarius Mims, if he was there at 29, would you guys consider taking him? To me, Amarius Mims is very interesting. He's only played the 8 games. He's a legit tackle, though. He has good athleticism. I was considering it last night. Like, as I'm trying to, like, connect all boxes, like, okay, if this is possible, will we do this? Could we do this? Amarius Mims is one of those guys that, to me, just felt like a possibility. It's like, I don't know if that is likely. But could he? I'm not going to count it out. Trey Adams says no. Trey, you leaving? All right, appreciate you, Trey. Chris Jenkins. I like Chris Jenkins. Y'all know that. You know what I mean? That's too much swag on the O-line. Oh, yeah. Hey, I could have took a lineman there. I could have offensive guard. We should be able to find a lineman. We should be able to find one around 4. No question. We should be able to find one. How do I get this off the screen? I would love to get this off the screen. I mean, it kind of looks cool, but at the same time, I kind of want to, maybe I can zoom out. Should I just zoom out? There you go. I'll just zoom out. Nate Wiggins. I like Nate Wiggins, bro. I think it's too early for Mims. Need more tape on him. I think that's fair. Because, to be honest, even games that he played in, like, you didn't see him. Like, there was, I mean, that doesn't make any sense. Games that he played in, there was games that he played in that he just did not finish, and he would just be in and out. So, even, like, I think it was against Alabama. I don't think he finished the Alabama game. So you're like, oh, man, good competition. And he just doesn't finish the game. He only plays, like, a few drives in there. I think it was Alabama, but yeah, so I can understand that. What you mean I'm not leaving? Oh, I thought you were leaving. You said bye. Didn't you say bye? You said later. Oh, Mason McCormick later. See, you separated two. I thought you were dipping. All right. I'm glad you're here. Okay, cool. Mason McCormick's interesting. I don't know. I think Mason McCormick versus Cooper Beebe is a very interesting conversation. I think those two. Doesn't have to play right away after 8 games start. That would be my thing, right? He wouldn't start right away. So I think it's a positive, actually, him coming here. Start right tackle and then give him Panay. See, and that was my thing. That was my thought process. I was listening to another draft thing, and they were talking about how, I think it was Bill Belichick actually that was talking about this, how he was talking about, like, drafting for your salary cap and understanding where the future is. And I do think that it's an interesting idea that, after this season, if there's a world in which, wait, what just happened? Did a trade just go down? Let me make sure I didn't miss on something here. That wasn't for me. Hold up. I thought the Packers just moved up. But the idea of, like, okay, if Taylor Decker wasn't going to get paid after the season, if you were there at 29 and Mims fell because of the reason that he didn't play, and you took him, and then this season, even if it's next year, even if you stick him at right, like my man just said, then you just flip, Penei Sewell back to left tackle, where he played left tackle in college, and that could be your tackles of the future. And then you're really not paying either of your tackles. But you also have, then when Penei Sewell has to get paid, you don't have to pay both of them at the same time. You could just pay one tackle and have one of the rookie deal. I think it's a real possibility that the Lions could view that. Now, that doesn't mean it has to be their top pick, but it also, to me, could be in play. Cooper DeJean, all right. But I think it could be in play because I think it's something you kind of have to consider, because the amount of money that's going to go to 2 tackles should be considered as, like, we could essentially save $15+ million a year just by making this draft pick, as long as he hits. I mean, there's no guarantee that he does, but if he does, and then obviously you have a younger player and things like that. So I think it's interesting. I know the interior offensive line usually gets to talk because we have older guards, and it makes sense. But I also think that tackle is one of those. I have no issue with paying Decker. I just wonder if the Lions would consider it, not because of, like, Decker doesn't deserve the money, because of you're then paying both your tackles. Like, we're not paying really Penei Sewell yet, but you're about to pay Penei Sewell a ton, right? He's about to get paid the most. You have him as your picture. That dude's going to make some bank. So if you're like, we don't want to pay both of them big time money, then I just think it's interesting, because the interior offensive line, well, yes, like, okay, next year you have 2 older guards, very legitimate shot that you're just moving on. But you also have the same situation where next year you could just draft like guard one, you can find a little bit later. I think you can plug in a starter. But at the same time, like tackle's not like that. Like what I was trying to look up graphics and like charts of this. If you draft a tackle in round 3, like what are the odds that like next year, oh, now he's going to be the starter? Like he's going to be ready to start. Like the odds of that feel a lot less just because you need such a premium athlete to plug at tackle versus what you need at guard, especially now, either tackle position. By the way, picks are flying in. So Patriots just made a pick. Chiefs select. Chiefs had to trade up too. Xavier Legette. That'd be fun in that offense. I was trying to see. My bad. I shouldn't mute the mic. I was trying to see. Can I see the rest of the picks? I can do that, right? Okay, here we go. So last couple picks, Liatu Latu went 22 to the Eagles, which is their normal pick. They went with another edge. They just drafted Nolan Smith. What are y'all doing? All right, Ladd McConkey. That kind of do feel like a Patriots pick. I ain't gonna lie. All right, they're gonna go receiver Ladd McConkey. Yeah, Xavier Legette. Okay, I have Legette over McConkey. Cooper DeJean, not bad. Now, this is I found my notes last night. So I found my notes on Cooper DeJean. I had issues with that anticipation with him, personally, but I do think that part of that could lead to him moving to a different spot. You're making me rethink things. I know it. I don't like doing it either because now I'm rethinking things. Like now all of a sudden I'm sitting there like, hold up, should I be considering doing a trade? Miami Dolphins have traded their pick to the Baltimore Ravens. What is going on right now? If I didn't move, bro, did we start something, bro? Yo, everybody's trading. But it's like, no, like truly, like now these last couple days I'm watching tackles because I'm just like, what did they do? Like for me, JC Latham, I think that's the perfect fit. Perfect scheme fit. Makes a ton of sense. We actually mocked him last time. JC Latham just sitting there in Baltimore. Makes a ton of sense. I don't know if they even had to trade to go get him. Maybe. But I would also say this. I don't remember what I was going to say. Dang. Okay, yeah. I like him as well. I like him a lot as well. I like him more than BYU's tackle, neither of which I could say their names. But to me, I was watching Jordan Morgan again today. And athletically speaking, like initially I was like, this guy's got to be a guard. But the more I watch him, like, his pad level, I think he actually might be okay at tackle. But it's going to need time. But I think athletically, like that's the kind of guy that could give you, not the same exact body type, but he could give you big time reactive athleticism, which if you watch Taylor Decker, he's a very good reactive athlete. Like he's a very agile mover. He wins with athleticism more than arm length. And those are some of the knocks that Jordan Morgan has too. And I'm like, he could actually kind of work. Like I do think this world he could play tackle, especially right tackle. He wouldn't be the people mover necessarily, but I think he could actually maybe fit better at tackle than guard because of his skill set, not just length. Like length could push him to guard, but everything else could keep him at tackle. He's interesting because Morgan could be done by a trade back. So could the man whose name's on the screen that I can't pronounce. Like both those guys. So like both of them, if the Lions said, let's move out of 29, we go to 36. Like, and that's what I was considering. Guys, if we would have moved out of first round, I would have considered a tackle. There's a real chance I would have taken a tackle. You know, and you guys, we're just talking about because I can't now, but like I would have considered that for that reason. Because then you have picks at other positions where you know tackles are going to get off the board. You wait to the third round, bro, tackles just don't look the same at all. Most tackles are like, okay, maybe we plug him into guard. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think it's interesting. Blake Fisher from Notre Dame has potential. He does, and he's already playing right tackle, right? If Frank goes down, we put Graham and move Sorso to left guard. I think we need a flexible player. Now, I don't disagree with this at all. Like, I think we could use both, but I do think that if you were asking me to rank them, and this is what we did yesterday, I would actually rank tackle first, because you're right. You're absolutely right. I think we could use both. Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Kool-Aid McKinstry. All right. Shout out to Kool-Aid. I do think though, like if you went through the offense line and you said make an argument for one to be more of a need than another, I think you would have to argue tackle's the biggest need. Kansas City Chiefs, Xavier Worthy. Wait a minute. How did the Kansas City Chiefs get Worthy and Legette? Hold up. What trades have they made? Nah, bro. Nah, dog. Yo, what is going? Can we see the trades? What is happening? What is happening? Is anybody even talking about this? I have to say, stunning real. Who let them do that? Who let them do that? You don't let that happen. Guys, you don't let the Chiefs do that. All right? The Chiefs call you after they've already made. You don't let them get another one. You don't do that. All right? Whoever let that happen, oh my goodness, bro. Hey, good thing we got Terion Arnold, bro. We gonna need him. We gonna need him in next year's Super Bowl. We gonna need him. Would I take Zach Zinter in round 3? So I'll be completely honest. I need to watch more Zach Zinter because I've watched a lot of Trevor Keegan. I like Trevor Keegan. I'm higher on Trevor Keegan from the little that I've watched of Zach Zinter, but I haven't seen enough of Zach Zinter, just to be honest with you. So round 3 feels a little rich for Zach Zinter. From what I know of him so far. My opinion on Van Pran, I have an interesting opinion because to me, right, he's playing center. His length kind of pushes him at center, but I think he actually may have some upside as a guard. I love the patience that the dude plays with, the way that he gets into blocks. Why is he? Oh, that's Chop Robinson. But the way that he gets into blocks, man, kind of the focus that is there within his game, I absolutely love it. I can pull up my notes on him, but I was watching him a couple days ago, and I was like, yo, I actually really like this guy. And you guys were telling me to watch Van Pran. You were like, yo, you got to check this guy out. So I waited too long to do that. He may stick at center, but he's one of those guys that to me has a really interesting transition potential. Let me see. So Van Pran, I had his notes somewhere in here. Let me see. Oh my goodness. Wait, is he even? See, some of these guys aren't even in the book anymore. Hold up. I do too. Mocked him a few times. Yale offensive tackle. All right, let me go to the Yale offensive tackle because he's in here. The other guy is not. I got to go get him. Yale offensive tackle. Was he 6'5", 323? Had a knee injury. He was out for the year in 2023. That knocked him out of the year in 2023. Super long arms, 21 bench press reps. Very good reactive athlete. I think what I remember about this guy was the leverage that he was able to create. I think that's what it was. The leverage he was able to create to run block. Like, I had him below average in anchor and play strength. But yeah, excellent pad level. He shows the core strength. Gets leverage under pads. Not necessarily core strength, but like the leverage that he was able to play with, I think brings upside there. Wide base for control. I don't know. He's probably more of a tackle. But I like him. I'll say that. I like him. Made me think of someone brought up Ragnow going down at all. Made me think of him when someone brought up Ragnow going down at all. I got you. Let me find it because I have his notes near here. So I was watching him just recently. I was watching a couple of guys recently. So like I said, Jordan Morgan I revisited. Watching Gabriel Murphy. I've never really watched Gabriel Murphy. I don't know why, but Gabriel Murphy's nice. Edge rusher out of UCLA. And man, he tested so darn well. Gabriel Murphy tested so well. Like, that guy could move up a little bit too. Okay, let me see. See, we just got stuff scattered. I'm going to have to get all this. Yeah, I'm going to have to put this back in the thing. I'll tell you what, though. The one guy I like is Caden Wallace. I think Caden Wallace is super interesting. He didn't do well at guard when he pushed in there for the Shrine Bowl. But I think he's and he'll need some time to make that work. So he might be more of a tackle too. But he's got the critical factors, I think, to make it work. Like, he's a guy that could stick, I think, in the mid rounds. He'll be someone I have my eye on when we get to the 4th round. Let me. Oh goodness. Okay, we got way too much names. So, I ain't gonna be able to fit all these dudes in. Oh, there's Kamara. Kamara had a ton of notes. What the heck was it? Is this him right here? Oh, I like him too, bro. All right, how do I pronounce this dude's name? Hunter Norzad, center out of Penn State. Bro, I like him. He's played guard, he's played tackle, he's played center. I like him. Now, his control was a mess because he played over his skis all the time, but he had good reactive athleticism. He had good strength within his game. He had some sustainability. He was adequate as getting up to the second level. He had good hands. Like, he was a pretty well-rounded center that just needed to play with better control. But for a backup role year 1, he clicks more of the critical trait boxes for me. So he's interesting. I think when you get to mid rounds, like, you have to kind of make that. Like, do I want a guy, maybe like Trevor Keegan, for example, that's like, okay, really smart, right? He can play right now, but there's some limitations, versus going after maybe a little bit of a better athlete. Where is his notes at? don't know where they're at. I must have stuck them in here somewhere. I don't know. I will find them though. I will find them. All right, let's see. 49ers pick Johnny Newton. Hey, Chad, let me know. First off, does anybody know why they call him Johnny Newton? Is it because we can't pronounce his first name, or is that pronounced Johnny? All right, I started hearing that, and I was like, who are you guys talking about? Oh, that's Johnny Newton. All right. Hey, look, I didn't even know. Do we think he goes round 1? I think he might because of... Let me get that right. Let me get that. Test. I told Easy he wouldn't go round 1. I said I was willing to bet on that. But, but the more you look at it, like interior defense line's so light, he might kind of force himself in round 1. He's really new to football. Loves the upside someday. Super smart. Chose Yale education despite hurting his draft position. Ooh, I love that. All right. I love that, Ken. Okay. Another guy on opposite side later is Dorless. Remember him from back when watching Thibodeau? He showed some nice flashes. Haven't kept on his test, though. Yeah, Dorless is legit. And Dorless popped when I think he did his workout. That's when he drew a lot of hype. But the thing about Dorless, too, is he does pop. And I remember, for me, it's been a minute since I went through Dorless. 6'3", 270 is what he weighed in at. Really good arm length. He's a great pass rusher. He was a great pass rusher. He checked a ton of boxes for me. Had some knocks in terms of drive, but body control was good. Hand use was good. Agility was really good. Athletically, really, first step was legit. Balance is really good. So yeah, Dorless is interesting. It's just a tweener size. You got to figure that out. Where you're going to put him. Because the first step isn't the same the further you kick him. What is good? Okay, wait. I missed the trade. Oh, we can see the trade. A 4th round pick? Oh, because he gets to make it today. Everyone just calls him Johnny? Oh, okay. Hey, it works for me, man. I like it better. I didn't know that was a thing. Then when I heard it, I was like, oh, wait, Grant Barton went round 2? Oh, no, that's 32. Okay. Okay, they just traded up. He's going round 1. I don't know, man. I'm just saying. I definitely don't think he's going as early as Easy was talking. He was talking like this dude going top 10. I'm like, bro, I don't know if he's going to go first round. I said I think he falls. And I think he could. When you watch him play, he's so strong in the upper body. But, bro, the rigors of being able to do it from the lower body in the interior, there's going to be questions there. There's going to be questions within that aspect of his game. But I do think where defensive tackles that, bro, it's going to be hard for him also not to get pushed up there. Anybody has a need there. Because even depending on where you put him, if you put him in his 4-eye, if you have a pure nose and you put him in a 4-eye, you could potentially take him over Byron Murphy, maybe. Even then, though, I think Dorless starts to get into the equation. To me, Charles, or who was brought it up, Trey, Dorless to me could be DT3 if you consider him a DT. He gets up there a little bit, even though he's a tweener, because he's just so good as a pass rusher. There's a lot of guys that there's flashes, but who we pick? All right, Ryan, you see it. You know what I mean? You see it. That man, Terion Arnold. We went up to 9. We traded with the Bears, making in division trades. We do what we do. We just make a couple division trades, But yeah, no. I liked Yale's tackle better because I watched those two back to back. I liked Yale's tackle better, but depending on where you're talking, yeah, Ryan. Hey, I see you with them eyeballs, man. We just making moves. Johnny's his nickname, but why is that his nickname? What's his actual name? Is it just Juan or something? All right. Okay, this is what I was gonna check. Keon Coleman went at the top of round 2. Powers Johnson got out of round 1. Okay, this is what I wanted to see. What happened here? All right, this is so they gave up their first and a all right, and then See, now look, that's a little bit more legit. The other one, I don't know about that. A future first, second to move up. All right, I'll give him that one. Jordan Morgan just goes to Arizona. If we would have moved back, we might not have got it. What up, King Tone? Hey, if we would have moved back, we may not have gotten him. We might have, depending on how far we would have moved back. Here's the interesting thing. So again, we're kind of far. So if you're just joining, we ended up trading up. So then we had to trade back up to then move back up into the third round. We only had a 4th round pick, so we had to move back into the 3rd round. Then we traded back from the 3rd round to acquire 2 4th rounders. So we have 2 4th round picks. That way I have 2 more picks to do. Where do they have? I want to see. I think they have listed. Yeah, Darius Robinson. How far is Darius Robinson going to fall? We did a PFF mock, and that dude went at like 50 something. And I was like, yo, I did not know he was still. I would have traded up and took him. I had no idea because I wasn't paying enough attention, I guess. Like I was completely missing out because I don't. So I don't know. That's wild. We'll have to keep an eye on that. I don't think he'll fall that far. Right now, where they have Dorless. Dang, they got Dorless low. Yo, Dorless might be there in the 4th round. How did they got Dorless below Mason Smith? Go get him. Hey, look, we gotta, you know what I mean? We gotta start looking at like what could fall. Dorless might fall. We're chatting about him. Let's keep an eye on him. Because if he's below Mason Smith, and I don't know that everybody's gonna follow this to a T, but there's a real shot that he's sitting there when we get on the board. Maybe. I mean, we might have to package move up and go get him. I don't think I'll do that. Zach Frazier goes to Dallas. I think Frazier's probably a 2nd round pick. I was watching him again today. I think he's a 2nd round pick. I watched him play Cincinnati today. I was a little bit concerned, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like dealing with the nose tackle, I was a little bit concerned. I was like, that didn't look great. I think he's probably goes round 2. Braden Fisk. Braden Fisk is going to go soon. They had him ranked 1. Okay, there's Darius Robinson. They had Braden Fisk ranked 1. I don't think he's going to fall very far. Oh, no, maybe 2. I don't think he's going to fall much further than this. I don't think he will. Penix probably... Hey, yo, could Carolina take Penix? No. Troy Franklin. Ah, man. See, this would have been a really nice thing, though. I wouldn't have been mad at, like, trading up now and trying to go get Rakestraw. I wouldn't have been mad at that. It's either than his real name. All right. See, that's fair. I ain't mad at that. He had a penny in his pocket and split it 9 ways. That's basically what we did. Yeah. Hey, we made it work, though, bro. We got 2 4th rounders. Wait, while we're waiting, I do want to I got to do this. I got to find out what the trade value was. We got to see if we won that trade or not. Let me know, chat. Put a 1 if you think I won the 2 trades in overall value, or 2 if I lost the trades in value. What do you guys think? We're going to use the Draft Tech trade value chart. I think this is the Jimmy Johnson one or whatever. Something like that. And I want to see if we ended up winning these. All right, we got a 1. So our first trade, we gave up 29. The 2nd round, okay, so let me see. 29 plus 61 plus 73 for 9. Oh, see, that's the thing. We're not going to know what that is. Okay, I guess we'll just have to guess. We'll have to, like, drop it off a little bit. Peyton Wilson just went. Wait, is this a back-to-back? Why was that so fast? Peyton Wilson, Panthers, probably Franklin. No, they just took Wilson. Okay, I think it just replayed the same thing. I don't know what that was. Peyton Wilson, yeah, that's nice. I like that. Okay, so I know 29 is worth 640. 61 is worth 292. See, I've been doing these too much, man. And then 73 would be worth 225. Okay, so we got 9 was worth 1350. Yo, you know what's crazy about that? So we were trying to we were talking to, what was that, the Titans or something? They were like at 7, and they're like, let me pull up the value chart. And I'm like, there's no way they're gonna trade because the value's too crazy. And we ended up moving to 9, which is worth 1,300 points. That means 7 would have been worth 1,500. Like the value it's like more than doubles our pick. All right, so just based on that, we already won. And then we got wait. And then we got the 4th rounder, which was pick 22 in the 4th round, which would be, I don't know what pick that is. 50. So that's worth 50. Yo, that's 400. That's 1,400 points versus what we gave up, which would have been, let's just do rough math here. 340. No, about 930 plus what is that? 125, like maybe 1100. So I think we won about like 300 points, and 300 points is worth about basically a second rounder. So I'm just saying. I mean, we definitely won the first trade because then we also had a future fifth, which I didn't even consider there. Yeah, and then this one is the one we traded up for. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna keep doing that because I'm getting confused. But we won the trade. I think we won the trade. Edgerrin Cooper to the Packers. Packers fans won Edgerrin Cooper, so I think he's very happy that happened. What was the question? I turned you on to Fisk. You did. I will say, so Fisk, the first time I had watched Fisk was right before the Senior Bowl because I didn't know anybody at the Senior Bowl. So I was like, I watched one Fisk game right before the Senior Bowl, and it was like, oh, hey, this guy's got some juice. Then we watched the Senior Bowl, and I don't remember if he stood out or not, but I think he did. I think he had a great Senior Bowl. Then, Michael, you were the one that I saw you in the comments, and I was like, all right, I got to watch this guy again. So you actually made me revisit him because for a while, that's all I knew about him. So yeah, you did. Chat, I'm telling y'all, when you guys say names, man, it makes me like have to go check them out because at some points, like I know I got to be able to answer these questions. I got to at least get to the guys you guys are asking about. What else? Braylon Trice? I like Braylon Trice. Where's he at? Where's he listed on here? I don't think he's going to get to us, but I'll be interested. They have Gabriel Murphy above Kamara. I could see that. They're kind of tight here, actually. Wow, they have Cedric Johnson at 163. I've never noticed that. Huh. I don't dislike it. I don't dislike who he's above. I think Hunt might be a little higher just because of his athleticism. All right. Falcons, Max Melton. Brady McGregor. Yeah. Xavier Thomas. They got Xavier Thomas low. I think Xavier Thomas should be higher. He's higher for me. Xavier Thomas would definitely be above Brady McGregor, personally. I don't hate what they're doing, but he'd be above him. Grayson Murphy, I haven't seen enough of. Neither have I Eric Watts. Jalen Harrell's. Yeah, that seems about right, actually. Let's see. No one's on Solomon Byard or Bird. No one's on my guy. I don't know why. No one likes him. Probably he's not a great athlete. What about Storm Duck cornerback from Louisville? Storm Duck cornerback? Who the heck is that? Who is that? You talking about Brownlee? Nah, you ain't talking about Brownlee, are you? Hey, we might be able to get... Oh, no. Yo, we can't draft Andrew Phillips, too. I mean, if he's the best player. Jarvis Brownlee, though, in round 4, I'd be on board. I'd be on board with making that pick again. I love where they have Nehemiah here. Nehemiah? I don't know how you pronounce it, to be honest. I love that. I think Elijah Jones is too high. Josh Newton's cool. Okay. After Tabor and Okuda. I don't know. I'll say this. When I watched Terion Arnold, I didn't notice anything about him just leaning on pass rush. So in fairness, when Jeff Okuda came out, one, I wasn't on board with the draft pick. Like you guys go watch my reaction. I was not happy. But that was mainly because I wanted Chase Young and Isaiah Simmons. Obviously that didn't work either. I didn't know really Jeff Okuda before the draft at all. And then also after we drafted him, I don't know that I ever did a draft breakdown of Okuda. I thought Okuda's biggest issue was finding the football. I didn't think pure speed was his issue. I thought it was finding the football. And honestly, I don't think Terion Arnold has like play speed. I think play speed is different. And I understand what you're saying because you are making sense. Now, Tease Tabor was on a different level. Like that dude legitimately ran like a 4.7 or something. Like he was slow. But I think play speed's different, but I also think that ball skills and being able to be natural when the football's in the air can make a big difference. And I do think that that's one thing that Terion Arnold, not only does he show it, but I think statistically he also has it. Like Jeff Okuda had a very limited amount of ball production. I think Terion Arnold had a really legitimate amount of ball production. I actually pulled the numbers. I don't have them written down. I don't write down their numbers, but he definitely has statistically really strong numbers. Let me look. So last season, 5 interceptions, 2 touchdowns, 50 pass rating, 14 forced incompletions. And so, what was it? 50 pass rating allowed. I don't know. So the Tabor one too, like, yeah, that Tabor was kind of I think he's been like a thing for everybody where everybody's kind of like, maybe you shouldn't draft it. I don't know. I gotta have to look it up. What is Tease Tabor's 40? Tease Tabor's 40 type 4.62. Yeah. I mean, that's not terrible, but I don't know how many guys that ran a 4.62. Ran a 4.62 at the combine. He was reportedly slower. Wait, what? How was he reportedly slower? 4.7 range at his pro day. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I don't know. And was it all speed with Tabor? Was it? Like, here's the only thing, though. I would say that depending on what scheme you're playing, you definitely have to have the speed for that. Like, you can't play heavy man and run a 4.62. And Tease Tabor was drafted. What year was Tease Tabor drafted? Because I don't remember exactly what we did before Patricia got there, like defensively. But he was drafted in 2017. So that would have been Jim Caldwell. I don't know for sure, but there's probably a chance that they were a more heavy zone team. And if that was the case, maybe that's what they were thinking, is that, hey, he's going to play a lot of zone coverage. And then when you went to Patricia and you started playing man heavy, like, yeah, this is not going to work. Because he was only there for one season with the Lions. When he, or 2 seasons. He was only there with 1 season with Patricia, so. And he gave up a 140 passer rating in the 1 season. Yikes. Yeah, that's not good. All right, that's not good. Mike Sainer still goes here. Who else has went? Rakestraw, Trey Franklin. Okay. Hey, don't go in there. You say dude from Kentucky is pretty good. What's his weaknesses? You talking about Andrew Phillips? What's his weaknesses? Let me go to my notes. 2017 Lions GM thinking. Bro, that's the only thing I could think. You know what I mean? He's playing the UFL. Dang. I mean, I know he was on some practice squads recently. You know what I mean? Now that definitely stinks though. What? Wait, which guy did you ask? Oh, Phillips. So Phillips is 5'10 and a half, 190. My weaknesses were zone coverage. I thought he was below average in zone coverage. I thought that his off-man coverage was below average, even though it got better. He doesn't have, I don't think, much ball production statistically. He's made good flashes. Like, I know there was one recently I just watched where he broke up a pass on Ricky Pearsall, which is really nice. His play speed is not great. He's a very explosive athlete, very good reactive athlete. I thought that he was great in run support. I think flexion has some questions, flexibility specifically. And I thought he was at his best in press coverage. So what I write? My comp was, that was the Amik Robertson / Clark Phillips, mainly because of the flexibility issues. I thought just by the way that he had to play certain coverages. And then also, like, to me, I thought, I think I compared him to Clark Phillips based on his size and Amik Robertson based on play style. But Amik Robertson, I mean, he plays the run so darn well. And I think that's where you like, okay, if he is a Lions guy, I think that's where you would get that. Just tuning in who we take already. So we traded up with Chicago. Here's our trade chart. We made a lot of trades. We got Terion Arnold at pick 9. How you doing, Zach? Renardo, very good press corner. Absolutely. Let me see. Renardo had what was it? I still like DJ James, though. I just don't think he's a Lions guy. Ronaldo Green, 5 foot, almost 6 foot, 186. Very good press corner. I had him as average off man, below average zone coverage corner, average play speed, average reactive athleticism, good transition, really good run support. So, like, that's another guy that definitely could fall into he's a Lion, 4'4", 940, 37.5-inch vertical. He could be a Lions type just from the grades alone without really even reading into it. He's definitely a Lions type player. Yeah, I think so. I think I drafted one of my Madden things and just made him a safety. You don't need to do that in real life, but I think I did. But I also think that Andrew Phillips, like, he helped himself a lot because if you look this past year, off-man coverage where he's inconsistent, it improved, but he's inconsistent. And to me, that's why I think he could fall, because a lot of teams now, they either play a lot of zone, but also off-man coverage, and then you have to have ball production. And if he doesn't check a lot of those boxes, a guy like that to me can fall. And if that does happen because of that reason, I actually like him better as best in press coverage. I think he's got man coverage traits. So to me, like that becomes an interesting option for the Lions. Hope I'm wrong. Are there any corners in the NFL that run a 4.5? I don't know. That's something that's worth looking up. I have no idea. Corners ran a 4.5. Let's see. We got time. Ran a 4.5 that are successful. Google's got the answers. You know, Google's got the answers. Maybe they don't. I don't think I got anything from this. Yep, this is not corners. Okay. Xavier and Howard ran a 4.58. That's a corner. Do they have any other corners on? I don't know what list this is. Yo, how you gonna show Calais Campbell, bro? What is this list, dog? All right, I gotta find a different list. Hey, Anquan Bolden ran a 4.7. Hey, is there any similarities between Anquan Bolden and Keon Coleman? I don't know. Joe Hayden ran a 4.57. I remember Joe Hayden had a lot of hype with the Browns. I don't think it ever connected there. I may have said Richard Sherman. I'll say Richard Sherman playing in that defense. Like but Richard Sherman was long, so it's like he did have something to make up. Look, I'll just say this about Arnold. First off, I thought the 40 time was actually kind of solid based on just a straight line speed, but Terion Arnold is so twitchy in the lower body. He was the only guy that I thought drew similarly in just some of the reactive athleticism, not just from off man, but just in a variety of coverages and the way that he moved the lower body. He was the only guy that kind of gave me vibes to a guy like Nate Wiggins. Like he's on that kind of level, not necessarily just straight line recovery speed, but just in twitch in the lower body. And yet his 40 time isn't where Nate Wiggins is at like a 4.3, but he's a way better run defender than a guy like Nate Wiggins is. Wiggins isn't a bad like run defender necessarily. He doesn't seem eager to stick his nose in. Terion Arnold's kind of the opposite. So, you know, I like both those. Am I going to be at Zorian Casino? Absolutely, man. Are you going to be there, though? You know, that's the question. We were actually talking about it today. Absolutely. Check out Renardo Green play against Neighbors and Brian Thomas. It was a really good game. Man got the skills. Yeah, I think that was the first game I watched of Renardo Green. Hey, look, man, I like Renardo Green, bro. I got good grades on him. He's probably a mid-round guy, maybe round 4. But definitely I've checked. Yeah, absolutely. That's a good game. Wiggins is soft. I'm not gonna call him soft, bro. Hey, I still like Nate Wiggins, bro. Say whatever y'all want. I'm a fan of Nate Wiggins. I think he's gonna be a dog for somebody, bro. He's too athletic for corner, bro. He's too darn athletic. All right, we're sitting here talking about 40s. People are questioning if Arnold's fast enough. Bro, Nate Wiggins, there are 0 questions about if that dude's fast enough. Malik Mustafa, I did like Malik Mustafa. Awesome tackler. But specifically, like, that's a guy that, again, maybe a little bit tighter in the lower body, a little bit on the shorter side, but he plays very tight in his transitions. You see it. And then also, you know, I saw he had some more man coverage success than I expected. Specifically, I thought he played really tight. He closed a lot of airspace man coverage, and he played a lot more like step down, play man coverage rules than I expected. I don't know that he has the range for single high safety, but he did a lot of those like Tampa 2 looks with Wake Forest. So they would like roll him to deep safety, then they'd stack him in the middle of the field. So I don't know if he has the range for deep safety. And I don't know the Lions would want that style, but Malik is nice. He is nice. He's a tackler and character. Coverage, he's great. After that, nah. What about the fumbles he forced? I mean, we're just not going to talk about the fumbles he forced? Okay, who just went? Ricky Pearsall? Ricky Pearsall fell a little bit. Behind Lassiter? What? Kingsley went off the board. Oh, Chris Jenkins went early. I thought maybe he'd fall, bro. I didn't know where the rankings were at there, but okay, dang. Let's pull this up to the top so you guys can see who's available. Now, this thing is stuck. Okay. I'm going to guess a lineman. They need line help. That's kind of nasty. Yo, that's kind of nasty. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know that that's a Rams type of pick, bro. But that's kind of nasty. I'm not mad at that. Yo, hey, I'm keeping my eye on it, bro. I'm keeping my eye on it, though, because safeties, like I said, Tyler Newman went out of the second round. He didn't even get picked last time. We did 2 rounds. I think there's going to be a nice safety there for us in round 4. And it might be the best value. Jalen Polk, round 2. I'm not mad at that. He was my, I ranked him 5, I think. 5, if you exclude the top 3. Junior Colson. Dog. That's a good pick. They need that, too. Okay, where is, Yo, he's gonna. I don't know. I don't know that that's going to be, the best. You give me a little credit for that. All right, I'll take a little credit. Josh Proctor. I haven't seen Josh Proctor actually. I know of Josh Proctor. I think I had to watch his teammate last year. Marcus Hooker, was that his teammate last year, or was that Rutgers? May have been Rutgers. I thought Hooker was Ohio State. I think he may have transferred, but I had to do a breakdown on Marcus Hooker. I think they played together, and I think I saw Josh Proctor through that, but I've never just watched Josh Proctor alone. But I know that I'm pretty sure he's played a lot of football, so you should get experience there. I think the Lions will probably sign a vet at some point. I think so. Yo, hey, wait. Hold on. I'm gonna ask you straight up, Kane. I'm gonna ask you straight up, dog. Who do you want at 29? Because I don't think I can win. I almost guarantee you're gonna say Chop Robinson. I know it. You're gonna say Chop Robinson. All right. I know you're going to say that, but let me know. You gotta let me know. Because Yo, that's nuts. All right. How you doing, man? It's good to have you in here. I think I'm corner shy after Jeff Okudah. But you got to remember, it's Brad Holmes draft. You can't be corner. We need corners. What about Javon Baker? Javon Baker was number 10 for me in my top 10 receivers outside of the top 3. So I had Javon Baker over who was it? Xavier Worthy. Oh, he didn't give me a name. He didn't give me a name, bro. Hey, 29 is tough on all these mocks. That's what I'm saying. Oh, wait. Did you check out Joshua Cephas? No, I haven't. The name made me intrigued. I've watched a couple of other late round guys like Stoops, Gold, other names. The two dudes from what is it? South Dakota State. Have not seen Cephas. Is Cephas a dog? I've watched Casey Washington, Illinois, the big receiver. I like his teammate a little bit better. I have not seen him though. See, is he a dude? I've been looking for late round receivers. So if there's a dude, you got to put me on. Because I think last year you were like, hey, hold up. It's nice. His release is ridiculous. Okay. I'm down to check that out. I don't have a lot of high graded releases. So absolutely. Okay. Is chance we sign Quintez? I was thinking about this. I thought CJ Moore might make sense. We need safety depth. CJ Moore can make sense. I don't know that they'd want to do that just because of what happened. But like if you were asking like which one would make sense, like CJ Moore feels like it'd make a ton of sense. I like Quintez. I do. I really like Quintez, to be honest. So I wouldn't have an issue. I wouldn't have an issue with them bringing any of those guys back. Ricky Pierce, all smoothness. What? Okay. I don't know. See, now you sound kind of crazy, but I'm gonna check it out. Jordy beat me to it. I mean, look, man, I'm on board with re-signing either of those guys, to be completely honest with you. I'm on board with signing either of those. But I think CJ can make more sense with where we're at. But I like Cephas. He wouldn't be a lock to make the team, though. I don't think he would with Antoine Green and Peoples-Jones. Like, Peoples-Jones would have the leg up on him. Where do you rank D-line if we draft Jared Verse? Where would I rank our D-line? So if we had Jared Verse and Marcus Davenport, and if Houston's healthy, I love the interior. I think we have a top 5 interior, man. I mean, we have one of the best interior defensive lines in football when healthy. The rotation could get a little bit stronger, but the starters are awesome. Hutchinson's one of the best at his spot. I mean, if we had Jared Verse in there, and let's say Jared Verse like kind of hit what you would hope for, from what we've seen, which is very powerful. His kind of go-to top of the pass rush moves are there and they connect. Maybe he can add a little bit more variance to it. If he's like that and he can rotate with Davenport and you could take snaps off him, that defensive front would, I mean, I don't know the rest of, the defensive fronts like that well. It'd probably have to be like up there as top 5. It'd have to be top 5 because I'm thinking like Raiders came to mind, but I like DJ Reader more than what they got in Christian Wilkins. So we'd be above them, but they have Max Crosby. Crosby's awesome. So I think we'd be really well rounded at that point. Because I also think Aleem, what he did last year, like Aleem's just taking off. Quick eval on Jonah. To me, Jonah Ellis is the closest thing that I've seen Jonah Ellis is the closest thing that I've seen to. He's slipping my mind right now. Andrew Van Ginkel. I think he could play the Sam Backer spot. I think he doesn't win as much as you would like to see. Like, he'll go long stretches without winning as a pass rusher. He is a very choppy pass rusher. You know, he's not much of a strider. He's pretty good with his hands. He has a ridiculous motor. Like, that guy it never dies. Trey Benson, by the way, first running back. I know there's some big Trey Benson fans. Devontae Walker. Boy, I don't really like that pick, to be honest. I can pull up my notes, but to me, Jonah Ellis is one of those guys I'm keeping an eye on once we hit fourth round. Once we hit fourth round, I keep my eye on Jonah Ellis because I think he'll still be there, and I think he could fit right into that role. But I think these are in my notebook, bro. Hold up. I think they're in here. I hope I put this back in. I got to get all these put back in, bro. I've been taking these things out. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, I had a lot of notes on it. Jonah Ellis, 6'2", 248. This is him as a Sam Backer. Had 12 sacks this past season after 3-1 the year before. 33-inch arms, pretty big hands. I have him as an average pass rusher with plus first step explosion, below average to average run defender. Same thing with play strength. Really nice hand use, average shed, great agility, good flexion, really good close, and smart linebacker. At first, I thought he was having issues with processing the offensive line, but I thought as it went on, like, you know, you saw him jump a screen against, who was it? It was Washington, right? He felt the offensive line scheme, got over to it. He plays with, I actually, if I remember right, he needs to get a bigger frame to set the edge. But yeah, he set a solid edge against his own. Like, I actually, if I remember, I thought he had some positives there. Knees over pads. Like, there was inconsistencies, but I actually thought there was positives in what he could do, especially if he is having to deal with tight ends. I think he could be successful. I think he's a Sam Backer. I don't know that you could put up enough weight for him to be a consistent DN. I'd play him in that James Houston, Derek Barnes role. Let him give you more as a pass rusher than Derek Barnes. And he's very capable in coverage. Very capable in coverage. So I'd put him in that role. We're going to sign a draft kicker or sign Jake Bates. What about neither? We might do neither. No, we're going to add a kicker. I would. Do we draft one? This feels like a pretty deep kicker class. So I don't know if that, like, there seems to be like 4 or 5 guys that could legitimately get drafted, maybe. Does that mean, though, that the Lions would draft one or that he would become an undrafted free agent? I'm sure they've already had talks. So if a guy becomes a UDFA, I expect like that first list of UDFA signings that we get, he'll probably be involved in that. Tyler Nubin went at the end of the second. So he didn't go last time in the second round, but we're about the end of the second. So I'm feeling good about where that's going to be at. I've only been doing 3-round mocks, no trades because I'm cheap. It gets boring fast because you're cheap. Because you're cheap. Oh, is that because it has that premium thing? I ain't mad at you, man. I saw that yesterday because I tried to do it on my phone and yeah, it's blocked off. Walk the Mock, though, I think is free, bro. So maybe check out Walk the Mock. I mean, they got different rankings, but Walk the Mock's got this whole fire setup. This aesthetically looks amazing. It looks amazing. Mason McCormick with his versatile play, guard, center, and he's a dog. I got to watch more Mason McCormick. I have notes on him, but I haven't seen enough. I think he's interesting, though. I think what's interesting is the way that he would play to the second level. I thought his posture was strong. He reminded me of Cooper Beebe in some ways, too. But I don't know. I'd have to watch a little bit more. But definitely feels like I should. Feels like I should. And maybe he's available when we get here. So I might have to pull the notes out and just see what I thought. They got Cooper going to 66. Okay, he ain't going to fall. Van Pran might. McCormick might. Isaiah Adams. Bortolini. Coleman. Oh, they got Coleman low. Wow. This is my guy. I couldn't pronounce his name. Norzad. I like Norzad. I think Norzad's a step above some of these guys. Another trade. Buffalo Bills trade their picks to the Washington Commanders. So recent picks. Christian Haynes goes to the Packers. That was their first offensive line. Marshawn Nealon to Tampa Bay. I guess a little bit of replacement there for Shaq. So, kind of, even though he's not necessarily the same, but okay. And here's the trade up to go get this guy. Who is this guy? Washington. Okay, Washington, we see you making moves, dog. I see you making moves, Commanders. I'm not mad at you. That's smart, okay? I see y'all, okay? Roman Wilson's still chilling, by the way. They got him ranked 48, but I got him lower. You know what I mean? So Hey, maybe we all. Oh, Bears just took him. Bears just took him, bro. Right here, Roman Wilson. I also cleared my browsing history so I can get more than one draft daily. Wait, what? Wait, there's a thing on that? Are there reasonable rankings though? I see some. Yeah, I think these are reasonable. I think Walk the Mock's reasonable. It's different, definitely different, but I think it's reasonable. Like we've been showing a couple. Oh, there goes Roman. I think they're definitely reasonable. I think some of them I agree with, some of them I don't, but I feel the same way about PFF. But I think for the first 3 rounds, especially, most of the same players are ranked first 3 rounds. So I think it's wow. Okay, Andrew Phillips. Where was he ranked at? Where did they? I don't know where they ranked him at. I bet he was. Whoa, Jatavion Sanders is still there. Chat, I'm getting the urge, bro. I'm getting the urge to trade up. I can't lie. Hold up. I want to kind of trade up a little bit. I gotta talk to Carolina. Carolina, hold up, Carolina. Wait a minute. Look. I want to trade up, bro. I kind of want to move up. A little bit. You know what I mean? I know y'all love me taking a tight end, so if I threw that future fifth. Hold up. Wait. Okay, what if we did a pig swap, right? Bam, bam. And I throw in a future Viv. Hey, yo, hold up. Oh, this ain't gonna do it. I can't make an offer yet, though, because I don't know who's gonna go here. And if he goes here, then it's not gonna, I don't want to give up both my fourths. I want to make 3 picks. So that's where I'm struggling. Because I think if I gave up both fourths, they do it because it's a 4-round mock. I don't want to give. Oh, they have Arizona. Arizona, what? All right, bet. Watch this. Uh-huh. Oh, no. Okay, I'm going to. Oh, my. That was such a bad trade. I waited too long. All right, just make your pick. All right, just make your pick. Okay. He's probably going to go right here. If that was a computer, he's probably going right here. They already have McBride, but, I mean, you could. Dog, I want to move up. I don't think I can. I don't want to give him more future picks. What if I did this? Nah, for real, though. Is this crazy? I'm going to offer it. They're not going to do it. I'm going to offer it, though. You needed a timeout? Hey, I did it just for you, my guy. Yo, I won't give up both my fours. Okay, they rejected. Carolina probably should take him. I don't know who their tight ends are. They probably should. You know, he's standing out like a sore thumb, bro. He is literally the best player on the board by a mile right now. Dude, hold up. Carolina, wait a minute. Let's talk about this, all right? Let's be reasonable here, okay? I'm giving you some good stuff. Look at this. Don't trade up for a tight end. Yo, hey, you got to make the calls, though. Okay, Cornelius free agent then? Cornelius Johnson? I'd be shocked if he went undrafted. I'd be shocked. I think Cornelius Johnson is better than guys like Casey Washington. So if Washington gets drafted, I'd be shocked if he went undrafted. Adam's in the hey, my man's in the building. How you doing? Hope all is well. Love that trade up. We just out here making moves, man. I'm trying to tell the people. All right. Hey, most people are on board, but some people aren't feeling it. Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna happen, but yeah, we out here making moves. And look what we did too. We still got 2 4th rounders, so I still got 3 picks in this 4-round mock. You know what I mean? I appreciate you coming in, man. Oh my gosh. Hey, we got to get you on the show. I don't know if it's possible. I'll reach out off camera, but the draft's coming soon. We got to make something happen there. Okay. Trade for Brandon Ayuk to Detroit in the draft. I don't think I could trade for players. You know what's funny though? So we were doing a Bleacher Report stream, and I had to come up with trade ideas for the draft. One of them I came up with Brandon Ayuk. Yo, nobody was feeling that. Nobody. Like I came up with the idea, and it wasn't like something I was like, this is gonna happen. I did it. I just did it. But yo, when I put that out there, I was like, okay, a couple people feel like, hey, nobody was feeling that. Then I did one with T. Higgins to try to pull it back a little bit. I got about a 50-50 reception. All right, I talked him into it. But the first one, yo, I got no one bought it. Oh, you can't do shows? Okay, hey, my bad. Can't comment though. Yeah, I'm glad you're here. Okay, well, comment this for me, please. Who do you want at 29? Just let me know. Let the people know in the chat if anybody's wondering. Who do you want at 29? I'm very curious. Or like, what's your? I don't know how to ask you that question. It feels weird, but like I'm just curious. What? Oh my! I won't. I want them to trade up for an edge or corner. All right, so I nailed it for you. Or trade back. Perfect. Now, is there a name? Is there a specific player that you're very interested in? Like, is there like a certain guy that you love, even if it's not the first pick? Is there just a guy in the draft that you're a big fan of that you're like, man, I'd love for him to be a Lion? Who just went? Who just went? Let me see. We just had, and also someone was showing love about the show. My man was showing love. My man Kane was showing love. I appreciate you. I saw that earlier. I read the comment out in my head. I just didn't read that out loud. Sanders just went. Why is there a robot? Oh, because. Wait, could I have traded with the robot? No, wait, because now I'm thinking about this, right? Like, I'm upset that he just went and we didn't trade with the robot. Like, I bet the robot would have been real forgiving. Like, they would have been like, yeah. Okay, I don't know. Trade Cortland Sutton to Detroit and draft. I didn't talk about Sutton, but okay. I don't know who bears 29 acre reception at 29 or overall, anywhere in the draft. Just like a guy that you love, someone that you love, you know, from the whole draft process. Everybody's got like guys that they love. And then regardless of where they go, maybe you're like years down the road, you're like, man, it's cool to see that guy balling because I liked him. That. All right, let's kind of see where this board's at, because for me, I would have only moved up for Sanders because I thought he was standing out there. Otherwise, I'm kind of chilling. This is interesting. If I could do this without giving up both 4th round picks, I'll think about it. Yeah. Okay. Brown select. Here we go. Michael Hall. That feels like a Browns pick. That feels like a Brown, bro. That does, dude. That's a Browns pick. Byron Murphy, dog. Tommy Eichenberg and Bucky Irving. I'm not mad at any of those names. Bucky Irving's he's not Gibbs, but man, he is a dynamic weapon out of the backfield. Tommy Eichenberg. Have I watched Tommy Eichenberg? Or was that Steel Chambers? I feel like I've watched Eichenberg, but it may have been Steel Chambers. I'll pull through. 2 of those 3, I like those. Those are good. Where do you think Byron Murphy goes? Because I feel like Byron Murphy gets a lot of different kind of receptions. His upside for a pass rusher is pretty awesome. I just think he's got a weird fit in the NFL. But I don't know. I'll be very curious to see where that guy goes. This whole interior defensive line class, however this thing shakes out, is going to be so entertaining. Because I think it's all over the place. Patrick Paul. I wouldn't trade up yet. I just don't want to give up 2-4. So they got Jermaine Burton rated at 86. And here's the thing, too. So 86 is Burton. And he's had some off-the-field stuff. And that, to me, is what pulls him down. But as a prospect, I think 86 is insane. Like, to me, him and Javon, as much as I like Baker, like, those two are not close in rankings. Not that close. So that feels a little bit wild to me. They do have Malik Washington up there, though, so I can respect that. Cooper Beebe, I think, is gone. He was ranked 66, so I think he went. This is true. Wow, and Baker went before Burton. So, all right, I'm going to ask you guys. If I drafted Burton, would you guys be... My bad. Test. Knowing the I apologize. Knowing the off the field stuff though. Like if I took him, would you guys be like, dang, really? Like, you know, the Lions aren't taking that guy. Like, the real part of me believes the Lions probably would not pick that player. So I don't know. Who's getting the new black jerseys? He's on board, Burton. Okay. If I buy one, it's going to be black. Has to be. I mean, it has to be the black jersey if you're going to buy one. I have a Gibbs black jersey coming. Oh, what? You let Ed... Hey, Bang sent me a picture with Gibbs today. And I was like, that's fire. I don't know where he was at, but he got a picture with Jahmyr Gibbs today. It's like, that's sick. And they were holding like the new helmets. I don't know where dude was at, but it was clean, man. Not Burton, but why though? Andrew? Is it the character stuff? Because if it's that, I understand. But as a player, like I mean, he's a dog, bro. I think I ranked him 4. Anyway, we have him chilling there, and I took my corner. Like, I'd be willing to trade up. Okay, here we go. Giants select Jonathan Brooks. I guess that do make sense. They're kind of in that corner, right? They kind of have to do that. Oh, no, Cooper's still there. Cooper Beebe's still there. I lied. Cooper Beebe's going to be interesting. I feel like he probably does go more likely round 3 than round 2. Maybe even round 4. I'm gonna get on the phones, man. I'm gonna get on the phones a little bit. Not like right away. Hey, yo, Chicago's trading everything. You know what I mean? Like, Chicago's not afraid to make moves. So I can respect that. So I'm willing to make another call with Chicago because they're just, they're going all over the board. Like, they have had no issue moving all over the board. But if I can move up, see, I would like to be able to swap these, but I can't. Javon Bullard would have been cool, but I don't need it. If I could, like, give a future 6, right? And then can I swap these? I'm going to offer it. Jalen McMillan. Because Jalen McMillan over Jermaine Burton's insane. And I like Jalen McMillan, but that's insane. It's weird because I was high on Jalen McMillan very early, but it's insane. Yeah, it was on the LSU field. It was kind of weird. It wasn't like the video I saw. It wasn't like I mean, he did it though. So I won't go into that. But the point is, it's just like, anyway, I'm going to make that. See, they're thinking about it though, bro. Y'all see how they thinking about it? You see how I got real quiet for a second? Maybe that's just because there's no one else here. But it did get quiet for a second. So you can see that they're thinking about it. Panthers are doing the kill Bryce Young mock. Oh, hold up. Yo, hold up. Let me see that mock. Yo, what they do? Adisa Isaac, Peyton Wilson, Power Johnson. No, yeah, Power Johnson. What you mean? They're trying. They're going trenches. Come on now. I mean, they're not going to go back-to-back trenches. On Madden, I definitely would. On Madden, I'll draft offensive lineman over and over. I ain't got no problem with that. Draft Toast Dion, LOL. I'm still happy. I'm still so happy you moved us up as great. Oh, come on. Hey, y'all, you're making moves, man. I'm glad you joined and you were able to see this because the first mock, I moved up like 6 spots for receiver. But yeah. Oh, man. Hold on. I thought my trade went through. I was about to get hype. Okay. All right. We got to stay on the phone lines, though. You know, we gotta keep making calls. We're just throwing things. You know what I mean? We're just throwing things. That's all right. That's it. We're just throwing some ideas. Say nothing crazy. What is this? Blake Fisher out of Notre Dame. I might have to offer more. Dorless is still there, I think. Yeah, because they have Dorless right below Mason Smith, which is kind of wild. But they do, maybe because of the tweener aspect. I would rather go get Dorless for our team. Leonard Taylor. Okay. What are they? Oh, they got Weaver 1-8, 116. I like defensive linemen. I'm cool with waiting on defensive linemen. I think where we sit in the 4th round, we could get a defensive lineman that I'm on board with. So I'm really cool with not moving because if we just chilled, like I'd feel strongly about like whatever we probably could land. The Baltimore guy's thinking. I'm gonna urge him to make a decision. I'm gonna urge you to make a decision. Come on, man. Hey, just let me know what I didn't offer that you needed. You know what I mean? Is Braylon? No, Braylon Trice went. He went recently though. He went recently. Right? Yeah, Chicago. End of the 2nd. You guys are high on Braylon Trice too. Okay, so this is. I was too high on him probably. When I did my first mock, which was the Bleacher Report one. So a lot of you probably didn't see it. I traded back and took Braylon Trice in my first pick. Yo, the response to that was crazy. People were like, yo, what are you doing? Hey, I was so far on the trade, bro. Hey, all right. They're thinking about it, though. I don't think they are. Maybe, hey, should I push the offer a little bit more? Hold up. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. Okay, I'm just going to take out the other. I'm going to take out the future pick. No future pick. No future pick. Bam. We're just offering it. See, I may have finessed him. Oh, no, he didn't make a move. Wait, is this the computer? No, this. All right. I hope that was the computer. Hey, I thought I was doing work. Austin Booker would have been legit too. I'd have been on board with that. Okay, that was a real person. Bro, the Vegas Raiders would absolutely take Jermaine Burton. I gotta keep making calls though. Okay, see, watch this. See, this is what I'm. Wait, who am I? Oh, wait. What if I did something like this? So we swapped. Bam, right? I'm moving back, right? Wait, that's not. No, that doesn't make any sense. Does that make any sense? That doesn't make any sense. No, I don't know why they do that. Yeah. I was trying to make that make sense in my head, but then I'm like, wait a minute, nah, that would actually be even more better for me. So yeah, would you prefer they move it for 9 Arnold or verse Arnold for me personally? I like traits of verse. I think Arnold's the best cornerback in the draft. So I personally would take Arnold. He would be ranked higher for me. I really wouldn't have an issue with either. Like, I'd probably be excited if they did either, but I'm not as high on Jared Verse personally. I understand the body type. I think the fit would be excellent. I think he'd fit perfectly opposite of Hutchinson long-term. Right now, I'm not as high on him, especially as I am as Arnold. If you were asking me. I think I'm going to have to give him more, man. Send trades to Dallas and Tampa. These dudes aren't even listening. They aren't even listening to us, man. Wait, who said that? Who said that? The Colts did. How far are the Colts? Denver Broncos traded to the Jack. I'll say he did make a move. Okay. See, because I don't think they'll go receiver here. Could I, like, because my thing is I'm looking at this, right? I might be able to get up with a team like the Colts. If they're trying to make trades, they might be willing to move. I don't know they'd be willing to move down, though. I don't think they'd move out. It sounds like they want to go up. They definitely listen. This will be a full round here. Like, I'm just asking for a pick swap, dog. I ain't even asking for that much. Pick swap in the future. Yo, this is actually, like, not bad, though. I mean, it's a little bit slick, but it's not bad. Did we... Okay. Arnold is good. I think Arnold's great. What's your strategy draft-wise? Short-term hitters or not too worried about the now and draft players like? Yeah, I would say as much as Terion Arnold probably throws that off, I'm absolutely fine with not really being worried about the now. Like majority of like the way I would approach a draft, for the most part, I wouldn't really be too worried about the now. Now, so that would actually make a stronger case for Verse than Terion Arnold, probably, because I think Arnold would step in and just be our starter opposite. So like, it's different because like to what you're asking, like if I traded up, I think Arnold would give me more now than trading up for Verse. Verse to me would still be a little bit of a project, I think, in certain ways, but I think majority of the time, my view of the draft is absolutely okay with just sitting back and not necessarily sitting back, but drafting players that don't need to start. Like I've taken linebackers, off-ball linebackers, and it's like, what the heck? I've taken off-ball linebackers. I've taken guys that I don't think will start, tight end, safeties, for that reason. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. Reminds you of Trayvon Walker. I could see that. I could see that. The blue with the black helmet sucks. Hey, okay. Hey, RJ ain't feeling it. The blue with the black helmet. I didn't even see that one. Wait, I don't think I've seen that one. Wait, is the Raiders stinking or are they okay. We're gonna have to give them. We're not gonna be able to move out. Yo, you waited to take Mason Smith? What are y'all doing, bro? I ain't trying to hate, but I'm hating a little bit. Come on, man. I gotta be a little bit. I gotta have some hate in my heart for that. Y'all took Mason and bro. Come on, man. Look, we just guys. Someone's gonna accept this. Braden Fisk, such a lion. You guys are on Braden Fisk, bro. Hey, put a 1 in the chat if your favorite player in this draft is Braden Fisk. I see you though, Ken. I know Ken and Michael. I thought I said accepted, dog. Hey, you see me perk up though? I perked up when I saw that. I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think he's going to fall a little bit. But if any team's sitting there waiting for a receiver, which could be right now, he's not going to continue to fall. Ooh, see, and now I would have been fine with moving up for that too, to be honest. Man. Okay. I'm going to keep making the call, though. What if I said this and we swapped? Yo, what kind of trade is this, dog? Yo, I'm about to do it, though. All right. Watch this. Yo, watch me work. Yo, wait. Oh my good. Okay, actually, it's probably a good thing that didn't happen. That was a horrible trade offer. This is Walk the Mock. Shout out to Walk the Mock, man. They put this good. Malik Washington. Shout out to the Falcons, man. You guys are legends for that. I respect that. I respect that pick. If y'all saw my top 10, that was my honorable mention. So I respect that. All right, Cincy, look, man, we have a history. We're both near each other in area and stuff. Look, man, I don't know how to break this down to make you want to make this trade, right? But you gotta understand that the trade I'm offering you is not terrible. It's not good, right? I'm not gonna lie, this is not a good offer. But if you just want to make it interesting, you just want to tell the people like, yo, I made a trade. See, they're listening though. You know what I'm saying? They're listening. Watch this. Watch this. Now, this is where you get them. See, this is what I learned back in boating school. You got to hold up. Yo, did they? Yo, he didn't even read that. My man declined that immediately. He didn't even read that I sent him that trade. He just declined it. All right. Here's also what I've learned. You got to learn when to take your losses and keep moving forward. Wait, can we trade with the robot? Is this a robot too? Nah, Cincinnati got to be a robot. Cincinnati got to be a robot. They dismissed. Yo, they said no to that trade too fast. Nah, they got to be a robot. All right. They got to be a robot. Bro, what is going on? Okay, you can't trade with the robots. They're not even, like, they should have at least like a little bit of a, oh, there goes Brandon Dorless. I tried, chat. I tried, bro. I don't know that I was taking him, but he was up there. But they need to have like a little bit of a break. Like when you try to trade, like let it do nothing for a second. That way you can think like, okay, they're thinking about this. When they immediately say no, it's a little bit like, man, I just put all that time in to offer you this trade. Like you didn't even consider it. And actually, I probably don't want to trade with the dang robots, because the robots are probably going to take the best available, I would assume. So this is probably going to be like what, Jaden Hicks, right? This is probably going to be Jaden Hicks. I don't know if they've drafted safety already, but I think they need to say they may have taken Newman. Nope, that wasn't them. So this would be a spot. This would be a spot. I gotta offer a little bit more. I'm sorry, Trey, bro. I'm sorry, man. I know you got to go to bed. I'm sorry. Just checking in. What the heck, dude? What the heck did we give up for Arnold? Whatever it was too much. Nah, it wasn't that bad. It really wasn't. Chat, let him know. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. We basically swapped. I mean, to be honest, like it was more to it. We essentially swapped pick 61 and 73 for. Let me double check because we had to make a second. this would be, I don't have the trade value chart, 13 and 30 in the fourth. So it wasn't that bad because we were able to get our 2 fourths. We actually ended up at one point having a 3rd round pick, but I wanted to make 2 more picks rather than just sit there in the 3rd round. So it could have kind of been like you're just giving up a second, you're set 61 to move up to 20 spots, which value wise, we blew the value out of the water. We did the math. All right. Value chart wise, that pick is worth like 1350. Our pick is worth 640. We blew it out of the water in terms of what the value was of trade. I really sold you on Junior. I think Junior's the top off-ball linebacker. You know what I mean? Test. I think there's other linebackers that bring other traits that could be a little bit more dynamic, depending on what you're looking for. But Colston needs some time. I think he needs some time, which is perfect for us, fit for us. But he also has a skill set to plug right in, man. This is he can fit the scheme well. So I'm glad I did. No, the O tackle's gone. The O tackle's gone. While we were talking, he went. What is the DL board looking like? All right, let me show you. Let me show you. I got you. We're just getting a lot of picks right here. So, oh man, that's the only move I wanted, bro. I'm gonna be honest. That's the only thing I wanted to go do is pick him up. All right, now I kind of don't want to move. Leonard Taylor, Mekhi Wingo, Dwayne Carter, McKinley Jackson, Tyler Davis, Miles Murphy, I'm assuming. Picks are flying now, and no one wanted to trade. So, Kyrie Jackson. Makes sense. That's a lot of length. Him and Porter. I really like that, actually, because he needs some press work, but he can already play off coverage. So it'd be a little bit weird, but yeah. I mean, it's not bad. The upside could be pretty awesome. I like that pick. Oh, no, that was the Rams. I'm sorry. I thought that was the Steelers. I actually really like that with the Steelers, but it's the Rams. Okay. So is there anybody out here? I don't think I'd trade up for Jonah Ellis because I don't know that I have him as I think he's for sure a third round pick. But he'd be the one guy I'd be interested in moving up for. Just because I think if I draft him, he'd be my Sam backer and we'd roll. And we'd roll, man. He'll take it all day. See, that's what matters. That's what matters. Look for McCormick or Van Pran. Yeah, I wish I could find my Van Pran notes because then I could give you a better sense of what I really thought of him. I know, like, top of my mind, I love the way that his entry points. I love the patience that he played with. He's also a finisher. So, you know, you definitely have that mentality. I kind of wish I had my notes, though. His length isn't terrible for center. I think he could move around a little bit. Well, you could draft a quarterback all day to keep you Seahawk team sucking. Wait. Kyrie Jackson, your top corner in this draft. You know, if you were going to take a curveball, not a curveball, but if you were going to throw like one from outfield and try to hit, that would be the quarterback to do it with, because it's not there yet, but could it get there? Sure. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at believing if you're going to say a mid-round guy becomes the best, that would be probably the right guy to bet on. Because he really doesn't lack anything. It's just not as polished right now. Brad Target at 15 plus, Thomas versus Mitchell. Otherwise, I'm good with Mims at 29. Okay, so you are on Amarius Mims. Okay. Were you in here when we were talking about that? Could you see us dealing any players away in a deal? That's a good question. Can I see us dealing any players away? Dang, I don't know. I'm trying to think of what position would be like overly heavy. Maybe running back? I don't think there's much value there, though. I don't know. Maybe Levi, right? Like Levi would feel like if there's someone that buys into that, Levi maybe. I'd say I'd want to trade him away, but especially if you're like, I'm going to draft it into your defensive lineman. If you put someone in instead of Levi on the final year of his contract, Levi feels like me. Or maybe an off-ball linebacker. I don't think it'd move off Anzalone. I think it'd be such a gut punch to them in terms of, you know, what they think of the team or what he means to the team. Jonah Ellis just went dang. But also maybe Malcolm. I don't think they'd do it, but maybe Malcolm. I don't know how much value was out there for Malcolm. Okay, let's go back to the full board here. Oop, hold up. Yo, I hope they post a thing on X too. Hey, Walk Mock, if you're watching, please post a picture of me drafting Terion Arnold, like the little gif of Terion Arnold be celebrating. That way I can retweet it. That looked fire last time. It made me more hype about my own pick. Jeremiah Trotter just went. Okay, wait. We had... Oh, man. Okay. See, y'all want a big board, man. I'm excited to do that. It's going to take some time, but I already know that's going to have some hate. You're going to be like, what? Okay. Hey, that big board's about to go crazy, though. I'm kind of fired up that y'all want to see that. There was a name that we were talking about. Dropping stuff. Okay. There's someone missing in my book. I don't know where I put it, but I got Malachi Moore in here, bro. He's not even entering the draft. Oh, Leonard Taylor. 6'3", 303. Average first step, below average pass rush, good run defense. I don't know that I take him this high. For me, right from what I notice right now. What's the scoop on Antoine Green? What's the scoop on him? Now, about the Lions think of Antoine Green, and honestly, Donovan Peoples-Jones. Like depending on, like I said, if you were asking me to put money on a position that the Lions draft first, right, where they really throw an investment, I would bet on receiver, just because of where it's at. Wait, are we in the 3rd round? Yo, this draft is going fast. Okay. We're not that far off from being back on the clock. My bad. I was kind of zoning out there. I don't think there's anything I trade up for right now. We got our corner. What's the receiver look like? Okay, this might be a little bit tricky. See, this would be the roughest thing, though, because receiver does look kind of light. Man, I'd love to get Burton right there. I don't know who I'm going to pick. It's a good question. I'm trying to figure that out right now. Ooh, man. Yeah, this is not looking good. This is not looking good. Okay. I'm a big fan of Jamari Thrash. I won't trade up for him. I'm a big fan of Jamari Thrash personally. Oh, Gabriel Murphy would be awesome. Kamara's still there. Solomon's still there. There's actually a lot of edge rushers that I like. I think I gotta sit back on edge. I might risk one of them going, but maybe I move up a little bit. I think I'm okay with kind of chilling on edge because I like who's there. Defensive line, not bad either. Some dudes there. One of the two I should be able to get. Safety is what we were talking about coming in. And safety. Am I take any of these guys here? Yeah. Maybe Mustafa. Kalen Bullock, I think, would be cool. Also, I like Taylor Demerson. How do you pronounce his name? I don't even know how to pronounce his name. That dude's a freaky athlete. They got Renardo Green listed as a safety. I forgot. I don't need another corner, but okay, let's. Okay, Okay, so I think he's trying to find a trade because this guy moves a lot. He moves a lot. I would be willing to trade up. And right now, I think I'd move up for Gabriel Murphy. Cam Hart. I think Murphy has the real ability to play the run, personally. I think it can get overlooked a little bit, but I think that guy can really play the run. I really do. I'm going to offer this to me. Like, I know he plays a little more slither than take on. That's kind of his technique. But, man, and if you watch him, like, he had success against Talise Fuaga, who's one of the best pass protecting tackles. I think it'd be an interesting spot. Sion Vaki, the multiple spot. You probably could, but I'd only put him in one spot. I'd only play him in one position. What do you mean, like safety and running back? Is that what you're thinking? But yeah, receiver is so light right now. I might have to go get a receiver. I'll be honest. If I have to wait on receiver, man, I mean it's that's why I was trying to move up. I probably should have pushed a little bit harder to go up. This is your man Cephas. I haven't seen him yet, so I won't draft him. But they got Stoops on here. Respect that. I really like where's he at? Where's my dude out of Illinois? Where's he at? I lost him. I don't know where he's at. Isaiah Williams. I like him. He feels like it could be a Lion. I think he's like a 3-time team captain. I was watching someone today that's a 3-time team captain too. Oh, Zach Frazier's a 3-time team captain. Just throwing that out there. Anybody wondering? Luke McCaffrey's still on the board. I know McCaffrey's interesting, but I don't think he feels what I'm looking for. I don't think many of these guys feel what I'm looking for. So I'm kind of hoping one of them fall. Brendan Rice would, I think, stylistically. Luke McCaffrey would be a great contested catch receiver. That's for sure. Abrams Drain. We're almost in round 4, though, at this point. Like, I'm trying to gauge, do I need to move up? The top receiver's ranked at 110, and we're basically in the 90s. We're probably gonna have to move up soon. Because here's what I think is gonna also happen is we're gonna start getting players just from different spots that are gonna go off. So it's gonna be very predictable. Caden Wallace. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. If there's not someone that I like with that second, 4th round pick, I'm taking Caden Wallace. I'm just laying it out there now. I'm like preparing y'all for the future. If he's just sitting there, I'm probably gonna go take Caden Wallace. Straight up. Straight up. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm letting y'all know. Just get Johnny Wilson. Man, I think Johnny's the tight end, bro. Rosengarten. Okay. So I was about to say, when's he gonna go? They also have Zinter listed as a tackle. That's interesting. Is that like a thing? I don't know. I haven't watched him yet, but that's interesting. What do you say? Brendan Rice runs like he stepped on a Lego? Now he kind of do. That's not even. I never heard that. He said like he stepped on a Lego. That's actually crazy, but it's not wrong. You're not wrong, bro. You ain't wrong. See, this is the kind of team that I think would be willing to do this because they don't have another pick, right? They only have 1 pick. I'm going to hold on to that. But the idea of them just moving back to say they got future picks, keep my eye on it. Should we go up and get Blake Corum? Oh, Kalen Bullock's still there. I ain't mad at that either. Hey, safety's doing what safety's doing. All right? Safety's doing what safety's doing. James Williams, safety, listed as 6'4" safety. Yo, that was who I think didn't Easy mock him last time. You were gonna move up for one guy anyways, kill 2 birds. Wait, would you? All right, let's where we at? Hey, come on, Tampa. Look, man, just think about it, bro. I'm not even asking nothing crazy. I'm just asking for a little consideration. That's it. This is a real person. All right, Miami, wait, hold up. Let me talk to you. Miami, I feel like we've talked a lot, though. So Miami is just not even, they're not even acknowledging me at this point. A little bit disrespectful. See, y'all see how my trades are getting worse? Less value. I'm going to offer a little bit less value. I'm going to have to offer a little bit more, I think. I'm going to get one of these trades. You got to just keep trying. Kalen Bullock just went. You just got to keep trying. We're going to get up there. Miami, watch this. So I sent them that trade, right? And now they're like, I don't think I want to do that. It's not enough. And then when I come back, right? And I, okay, calm down. Okay. But when I come back and I offer them something a little bit more spicy, now they're going to be like, oh, I see what you did there. You raised the price. Trade's going through. Trade's about to go through. Let's talk, Miami. All right. Hey, it took a little bit longer. You guys see how that was like a little bit. Now watch this. I got him right where I want him, right here. Bam. Watch this now. Now I got him. Now they're shook. They're a little bit like, I don't know what. Oh. All right. We're about to be in the 4th round, bro. Like this is I'm not even like I'm not giving bad offers. I mean, these are look at this. I'm offering you a pick swap. Bro, come on, man. It's a straight pick swap right here. What are we talking about? Come on, man. Sit on the picks. I'm willing to, but I'm also trying to make that move. But come on, man. Come on, man. Like, I'm giving up. Yo, y'all saw that pick swap? I was willing to go from 30 to 31. They're going to move up one spot just making this trade. I'm cooking. I appreciate that. See, look, it's all about the thing. You know, it's like they say. I turned off my mic. All right. I just continue to offer trades. Come on, man. Should I offer a little more? I don't want to offer too much. Oh, my goodness, bro. Y'all aren't even sure who you want. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are just... All right, we got to make a move. Who is this? They've already made their pick. Oh, my goodness, bro. All right, we got to make a move. They're not going to take edge. Ooh, I kind of like that. It's spicy. I like that. Watch this. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Make the move. Let's go. Mm-hmm. The fire beats. Yeah. Okay, we can turn them up for a second. Let's go. Intense. Intense music. Let's go. Yeah. Denver can hear this. What? It's gonna drop right on the trade. Come on. Come on, Denver. Denver, where you at? Okay, well, I'm chilling. All right, I'm not gonna move. That's who I wanted to get. I'm sorry. I wanted to trade for Gabriel Murphy. That's who I wanted. I wanted Gabriel Murphy. I think they were stream sniping. I think they were watching me and they're like, nah. But then, to be honest, you guys didn't know what I was trading up for, so it wouldn't have worked. That's who I wanted. I wanted Gabriel Murphy, and you know, I was like, maybe he'll fall. I could have offered more. I didn't want to offer too much more. I know, bro. Okay, see, now y'all are making it worse, bro. Now you're telling me he's a dog. I know he's a dog. That's why I wanted him. All right, look. look. Okay, wait. Let me see what this took. Hold up. We got to do some. It took a future third. I ain't doing that, dog. All right, look, I'm cool with not making the move. Look, if that's what it takes, I ain't moving, I guess. A future third is kind of crazy. Yo, I ain't gonna... this is wild, bro. What if this was like, it was like on draft day, dog? You see one of them trades, you're like, huh? All right, look, we're about out of the third. So let's talk. So I'm telling you, come here. We need to talk, Pittsburgh. Look, I'm just trying to make a quick little... Do I want to move up here? I kind of do. I'm going to offer it. I'm cool with chilling, but I want to offer it because, like I said, I know what's going to happen is the board's not going to fall like it's ranked. There's no predictability anymore. I know, Trey, I'm sorry. But there's no predictability anymore. So I can't like just move. Like I can't chill and just think that they're gonna fall. So I gotta go up if I want to go get somebody. Which natural, I mean, Blake. Hey, yo, wait, hold up, guys. Let's be real for a second. I'm gonna ask you, if we're there in the 4th round at pick 30, right? Because this is a 4-round mock, and Blake Corum's there, do we take him? I like the D-line big board. It's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, it kind of drops off a little bit, but there's a couple dudes. Yo, they got Logan Lee. They did Logan Lee kind of dirty. I understand he ain't a good athlete, but and Miles Murphy seems accurate though. All right. Yes. Okay. So that you know, guys, they're thinking about it. They're thinking about it. Thanks for the draft. My man just leaving. Trade out of 4 altogether for a 5th and a future 5th. No, Destin, you're crazy. Nope. See, Destin ain't slick. Destin just trying to get all the picks this year. This man's like, yo, I'm drafting every... This thing is in negatives. They took Cedric Gray. Pittsburgh, what are y'all doing, bro? All right. I'm going to keep trying. We're going up. We're going up, and we're making a move, man. How many seventh? All right. My bad. I got to calm down. It's just crazy. At some point, one of these teams are going to be Malik Mustafa's still there. Like I said, I'm chilling. If I'm sitting here, right? And we have to just wait, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Okay. Trade's been rejected. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna move up. I mean, it's kind of where we're at. That's who I was gonna take. All right. Well, let's drink the lemonade that we came here with. Kamal Hadden. Now, I mean, I've already taken a corner, so I'm not super interested in taking another corner. I definitely could. I'd go Brownlee. I'd go Brownlee because then I think I could mix it up with my corner types. We might take another corner. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Depending on what this board's looking like, I might just take another corner. I mean, look, man, that's just where we're at right now. All right, we're in a position where we just got to take whatever's the best there. I want to also see does anybody have. Wait, watch this. Watch this. Yo, you think I can pull this off? Okay, watch this. You guys are about to see something crazy. This is about to blow your mind right here. You're about to be like, what? DJ James? That's not a bad pick. Watch this. Y'all are onto something. Bring back T-Walk. I'd bring back Tracy. I'd bring him back. I like Tracy. Brad trade Hooker, draft Milton at 205. Man, I hope not. I hope not. It'd be interesting. Hopefully he gets a lot for him then. I'm trying to be a finesse. I'm trying to be real slick as we enter round 4 here. Joe, you've been making trades left and right? I'm trying to let you move up. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm willing to let you move up a few spots. I just need a 6th-round pick. I would be so bad during the real draft, bro, because I'd be calling every single team. I'd call every single team trying to trade. Okay, definitely don't read that out loud. Okay, I would though. I'd call every team. Like, yo, what we doing? Like, bro, you just called me, dog. Hang up the phone. Tracy Walker Post, he was in Detroit. Did he go to Green Bay? Man, I hope not. Did he go to Green Bay? Oh, man, I really hope not. Hey, no, hey, I'm not bad at thinking outside the box. You know, he's thinking outside the box. You know, hey, by the way, my man that brought up Mekhi Wingo, did you watch my mock, man? I won't spoil nothing, but if you didn't watch my mock, you should check it out. My outside of the box mock. Please check it out. Dude, did I make an offer to this team? No, I made an offer to Dallas. What the heck was that? All right. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. We're not even going to be picky. Ooh, I kind of don't like that. Wait, hold up. Renardo Green to Seattle. Ooh, I kind of like that. Okay. But then outside the box mock was something else. Is that a good thing, Justin? Is that a good thing? I feel like it wasn't because you said I love you, DM, but outside the box was something else. You're saying you didn't like it? Gibbs is awesome. Shout out to Jameer Gibbs. And now, hey, and now watch this, okay? Now we got Terion Arnold, bro. Now you got Arnold next to Brian Branch. Think of how nasty that's gonna be. No, Bullock's gone. Do Lions really need corners? I mean, I don't think we need them, but I would like to add someone for the future. I want someone that can develop. I want a great skill set. I want to put a draft pick in that darn cornerback room, just somewhere. Give me a darn cornerback that has a longer than 1 year deal that I could just let develop in there. Teams do have personnel who call our teams constantly to gauge. Oh, I mean, that's me. Zol, that's me. That's my job, man. That'd be the perfect job. Okay, Joe, you're not responding, Joe. I'm trying to understand what's going on here, Joe. Joe just left me on red, man. He has not said anything. Billy. Hold up. Okay. I thought I froze everything. Billy, hold up, Billy. We got to talk. Let's talk numbers. Watch this. Bro, you have 3 7s? He'll give me one of those. Billy, let's not make this harder than it has to be. All right. It's a good deal. We all have bad takes. Wait, that wasn't a bad take, bro. That mock was fired. Yo, watch us draft Tyler Newman. Watch us. And we're not even going to trade back. Wait. I know, bro. Blake Corum's still there, right? He might be there for us. I don't know what I'd do with him. Like, I feel like in real life, it'd be a great spot to move back because Jalen Wright's still there. Braylon Allen. I mean, they're all still there. I'm a Braylon Allen guy, personally. I think I have bias because of when I watched him, but I have a bias. I'm fine with that. I like Braylon Allen. What new Lions jerseys are we all buying? Player and color. Ooh, that's a good question. Chat, let him know. What player? You jump out the window. Yo, hey, let him know what color. Jalen Milroe says he wants to play for Detroit. We're gonna be the whole Bama squad. He's really gonna want to play for Detroit after Terion Arnold's over here. You know what I mean? What's up, D-Ray? All right. Yo, nobody's responding to my trade offer. I made those trade offers. Ain't nobody said anything. They're like, nah, we ain't do that. But also, look what I'm saying, right? So we are sitting. Oh, and Irving's still there. All the running backs are still there. There's been like no running backs drafted. We are sitting in a key prime position to go land a safety. Not a safety, I'm sorry. To go land a couple of positions, right? We could go safety. I don't think I want to, though, actually. That kind of went off the board a little bit. Edge rusher, you guys were saying it, and he's still there. Xavier Thomas. As a pure pass rusher, I like him a lot. That'd be the only guy I'd take here. Maybe Solomon. I had to pull my notes back out. Maybe Solomon. Defensive line? Like, bro, Wingo would be beautiful. I've already drafted him once, so I don't really... You know what's great about this, too? Is when I took Terion, or I've wanted to do a mock. I'm like, man, I should do a mock where I go trade for Terion because I haven't done it yet, and I really want to. I might, you know, I was actually able to do it. And right here, wait. This wasn't Thrash, right? Oh, Jordan. Okay. But I was able to do it. And I'm glad I was able to get one done with him in there. But receiver, Brendan Rice has continued to drop. Should I trade it for Brendan Rice? Oh, that was the robot pick. Should we trade it for Rice? I don't have that much conviction on Brendan Rice. I like him. I don't have that much conviction. Like, it'd be a good fit. I just don't have the conviction to go take him. My man said Hunt. Hunt's interesting. Hunt again, could play that sandbacker role. I mean, that guy is a freaky athlete. He played over the slot a lot. I probably need to watch more before I'm completely sold on him. But depending on where we're at with one of these 4th-round picks, I'd consider it. Cornerback is also still kind of loaded, which kind of stinks. It's not loaded, but the fact that Jarvis Brownlee's still... Hey, I'm not going to lie. We might draft Jarvis Brownlee. Straight up. Like, I'm just letting y'all know now. Jarvis Brownlee might be a Lion. And hey, it just might happen. I'm just saying. I got to let y'all know. I'm just throwing it out there. All right? He's trying to be wide receiver 1. I hope so. I mean, I hope for him. You know what I want to look up, actually, while we're here? Because I've never looked this up. But I've done this now this year for, like, every player. I've tried to. Is he... Have I looked this up? Was he a team captain ever? I don't think so. No, I don't think he was. Okay. He does have a kick return background. I don't think he does. Okay. If they have a team captain tied to their name, immediately I'm like, let me think about that. Dallas, any interest in Sutton? Whoa. You're trading players? Wait, Sutton for the 4th. Can we do that? They're just gonna say they did it, I guess. Yo, should we be considering Cortland Sutton for a 4th? Brownlee over Carson? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Charles. Well, you got to think what we have in the cornerback room. For me, like, because then I could put Brownlee in the slot. I might be able to put Brownlee at safety. Nah, I might be able to put him at safety, bro. That might be his spot. His FBI, bro, his run support, like, man, he's a versatile piece. All right, Trevin Wallace. I don't even know who that is. To be honest, I have no idea who that is. Who's Trevin Wallace? I must have just not seen him yet. Okay. I'm also keeping my eye on offensive line because where it's at, I'm not going to probably do it with my next pick, but I think the next pick after that, we might go offensive line. I'm not mad at it, but that's nasty. That's nasty. Okay. I do need to watch Carson a little bit more. I went through a lot of cornerbacks. Carson is one of the least I've went through. So just to be fair there, I've done tons of stuff on Brownlee, way more than anybody else, and probably my least amount on Kalen Carson. Good pick, Titans. Best edge left. The best edge left. Pure edge. Yeah, it'd be either, to me, it'd be Solomon or it'd be, I mean, you could throw Hunt in that category or Xavier Thomas. I haven't seen enough Grayson Murphy. Are you guys high on Grayson Murphy? I mean, I assume he was a backup because he wasn't a starter. I guess he'd have to be a backup then. Jalen Green. They have him down here. Okay, anyway. What's with your O-line right now? What's with my O-line? There goes our running back, finally. Oh, okay, back-to-back picks. We're about on the clock. About there. What the heck just happened? Okay. We just had Jay Poing and Jalen Wright. Yeah, we're going to probably land a receiver. I knew all along we were going to land a receiver. I really wish I would have went if I got Burton. I ain't even going to lie. Hold up. Could I talk myself into this? Put up a poll for the pick? You guys want a poll or should I just make the pick? Okay, hold up. Let me think. Here's where I'm struggling, right? When it looks at the receiver position, I'm going to straight up. Jamari Thrash, I'm such a fan of. But could completely bust. Because there could be just too many questions with his consistency as a pass catcher. And typically, right, it's a critical factor. That scares the heck out of me. He doesn't have the worst hands ever, but he's got drops. However, I'm so much more excited about what Jamari Thrash could become versus what I've seen from Brendan Rice. So to me, okay. Well, I guess they kind of solved it for me. Brendan Rice is not going to be the pick. Okay, and now Cornelius Johnson is interesting too. He is very interesting. So I don't know. This is not a bad spot. We got a lot of options. Let's see, Marshawn Lloyd, Healer. Let's see what sticks out to me here. Could I go with? I don't think I could take another corner. Trade back, man, you will not be forgiven. You know, I was thinking about it. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, if I could, I would. I would. Johnny Wilson. Now I'm kind of concerned because I don't think receiver's going to fall. See, that's my concern now is that if I wait, I don't think receiver's going to continue to fall. Van Pran would be cool. I like multiple linemen though. I like multiple linemen, so I don't need to make that pick here. I like Wingo a ton. I think defensive tackle kind of dies. I think it kind of dies. So now it's like, okay, do I want a backup defensive tackle? Do I want an edge, which I think they're going to be there just because of where they're boarded at. They're going to be there with my next pick. Boy, this is tough. This is tough. Or do I take the receiver now because I can't risk it? I think there's a chance I could get Cornelius Johnson with my next pick. Maybe. I think I might have to go that position. Bro, Blake Corum's still there. Not backup TT, rotational. I know, but the weird thing is with Levi. The only reason I struggle with it because Levi's there. It's the only reason I struggle with it. You're right, though. I'm a big fan of him. Like, honestly, if we took out position, and the only reason I'm saying this is because, like I said, I'm just worried that if I don't go receiver, I'm not going to get a receiver in next round or my next pick. I know I can get an offensive line with my next pick. I think the Lions like Levi. I think they still like Levi, and I'm fine with that because Mekhi Wingo needs to put on more weight. Mekhi Wingo is not built to play in the interior right now, not in the NFL. He needs to put on more weight. I like his player a ton, but he's got to change this. He's not built to do it. So it's let's see, Raiders. Ooh, that's tough. That's probably where I was gonna. Okay, it's fine. I like multiple offensive linemen. All right. So do I go receiver now? I'm not gonna go corner because we've already taken one. Even though I like him, I'm not gonna do it. Do I go receiver now just because it's so thin? And I don't think I've mocked him to the Lions yet. I'm gonna send that card in, dog. I'm gonna send that card in, dog. I'm taking a swing. It's fine. I'm taking a swing. Jamari Thrash, you are a Detroit Lion. I don't know if I've mocked him before. I feel like I have it. That's why I had more excitement doing that pick. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. But it's so hard to watch this guy and not sit there and be like, man, this guy's awesome, bro. No, chat, hear me out. I have questions about the hands. It's legitimate questions, right? Just under 6 foot, basically 90 pounds, 4'4", 640, 31-inch arms. The underhand technique is good, all right, but the ball can get on his body a little bit, but he runs through it. He plays with fearlessness over the middle of the field. I don't think he's as naturally plucky, even with some of the easier throws his direction. You see it by the numbers. However, when you talk about his upside as a separation piece, y'all keep saying boo. Let me tell y'all. Hold up. I got y'all. Listen. I'm going to talk y'all into this. When you talk about the ability to separate, foot quickness, top of the route, ready hands. All right. Look, the upside that's there, this ability to find zone spots, the corner routes, the flexion. All right. He can separate, and he's got a lot more upside there than where it is right now. This guy can really route run. I think, especially when you consider what's on the board right now, I think he's the best route runner by far, especially in terms of upside. Look, here's the thing, bro. We're in round 4. You're going to get ups and you're going to get downs, but I'm willing to do that. Plus, like I said, I don't think receiver was going to, I don't know, but I think if I don't take a receiver there, he's gone for sure. And I think there's a chance guys like Johnson go. We'll see. But if Cornelius Johnson goes for our next pick, you'll see kind of why I did that, because I think especially as we keep going, right, fans are going to take receivers. So I just wanted to jump on it there because I think there's, in a way, a drop. I'll have to consider Blake Corum if we're there with the next pick. But I also feel okay with where Edge is at. I really feel good about offensive line. And Mekhi Wingo's still there. I don't know if he'll be there when I get on the clock. Should I try to move up? I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. We're going to do it. Let's do it. We're going to try it. That may not be enough. I'm going to try it. I like Tanner Bortolini. I like him. I like him. I don't love him. I like him. But I think offensive line's deep, bro. Like if this was legitimately how it was going, like to me, Matt Lee, dude, that could be a 5th round pick. I like 6 linemen that are still here between tackles and interior offensive line. There's like 6 guys that I like. So I don't have any issue with chilling if this was legitimately how the board was, because I would feel like next round I can get one. Jarvis Brownlee just went. Okay, it's fine. I don't know if anybody's willing to move this far. It's not that far. It's 12 picks, bro. I might have to give a little bit more, though. Oh, there you go. Okay. On cue, I guess. This is what I'll offer. We have not gotten offensive lineman. Like I said, I feel really good about what's there for offensive linemen. So in this case, like let's say, right, if this trade up happens and I have to take one in the 5th round, I'm fine with that. And what I would do based on this board is I would target, well, there's a lot of interior guys that like too, to be honest with you. But like I said, I would, hold up. Why does this keep, okay, click tackle. Gosh. I would target Caden Wallace. I would go after Caden Wallace. And I'd be willing to take him in this round, to be honest with you. I'd be willing to take Caden Wallace here. But that's who I would target in round 5 is Caden Wallace. Because to me, Caden Wallace, the control that he plays with, he's a legitimate tackle, bro. He's a legitimate tackle. He didn't look great at guard. I'd almost leave him at tackle. And I think you might have something there. Did you draft Kadarius Toney 2.0? No, I wouldn't say Toney. He's good after the catch. I don't think he's that good, though. I don't know. Kadarius Toney was known as like a rat guy. I'll be fair. To be fair. Maybe. Look, I don't know what Kadarius Toney, like what the reviews were about him as a route runner. I took Jamari Thrash for what he does as a route runner, what he can become as a route runner personally. He could bulk up the frame a little bit, though, because he is a little bit slim. I like Isaiah Adams. I've mocked him once. Why not Zinter over Wallace? I like Wallace more for tackle. I think tackle is arguably a bigger need, and I think Wallace is a better player than Zinter. But I haven't seen enough Zinter, fairly. But I love Caden Wallace's body control, and control is one of the 3 critical factors that we would grade when I was doing our scouting job. And to me, he's great in that category. And I think if you stand out in any category as an offensive lineman, especially one of the critical fakes, whether that's reactive athleticism, big time anchor, or that's you have great control, you can make it work. Oh my goodness. All right, it's fine. I'm not trading up. I was going to go with Mekhi Wingo. I'm going to be honest, bro. I was going to go up there and get Mekhi Wingo, but he just went. Dang, I'm a little bit disappointed in that. My bad. Yo, I've been stream stopped like 7 times, dog. It's absolutely happening. I do think, though, like, based on where this board is at, like, where they have certain guys ranked, I'm not getting a 3-down edge anyway. I could probably get a rotational rusher here at some point. Let me actually see what I thought had on Solomon. Man. Yeah, Solomon actually might have the upside too. Solomon actually might have some 3-down upside. He's just on the smaller side, just over 6 foot, 246. Great length, 34-inch arms. No, bro, here's the thing. The mic's great. It's the dang plug keeps coming out, and I think I did something wrong. I apologize. It just unplugs, bro. It convinced I'm trolling at this point. Trade all top 100 picks to get one of the 5 roughly ranked quarterback. I don't have him ranked in the 5. I have him as number 1. This is my mock draft. That guy up north. This is my. Hey, yo, he's my number 1 corner. So I traded up, but I didn't trade up all my. I mean, I guess maybe that was my top 100 picks. Maybe it was. You might be right. You ain't wrong. I did go back into the 3rd, but instead of staying in the 3rd, which we would have had a 3rd round pick, and we essentially just lost 1 because, again, a trade value was way in my favor. I decided to trade back for 2 4th rounders. That way we could do 2 picks because there's only 4 rounds. Gets a wide receiver in middle 4th with next pick. Wait. Yeah, I got a wide receiver. What's wrong with that? You got to get a wide receiver. I like the wide receiver. I'm taking a swing now. You're taking a little swing. Got to take swings on guys. Anyway, though, let's This is going to be a weird spot because I think it's actually nuts that Blake Corum's still there. I mean, there are no running backs getting drafted. Like, at what point did the Lions sit there and become interested? Just a little interested in Corum. Because I don't know what you do with it, but man, it's interesting. Okay. I think I know where I'm going with my next pick, man. I feel good about it too, but we'll see. Let me not say anything out loud anymore. You know what I mean? I don't want to say nothing out loud because if I say something out loud, you know, they're stream sniping. You know, they watching. All right. They're like, hey, bro, we heard what you said. We're going to go draft your guy. I ain't playing that, man. I'm not about that. I wish this was more than 4 rounds. I would love for this to be a 7-round mock. I would love for it. I feel so good with this being a 7-round mock. Eric, don't say nothing out loud, bro. If this is a 7-round mock, bro, this would be fire. I wish we would do it. We've never done a 4-round mock before. We've only done 2, so it's fine. But, man, I wish this was 7 rounds. I feel like Jim Harbaugh will give up a kidney to move up to take Blake Corum, still on the board in the 4th. Should I give up a kidney to go get him? Okay. No, did he? Wait, what I say? Did I say something crazy? Dang, I didn't even hear it. Okay, I might have said something crazy. It's probably very possible I did. Okay. I'm not going to trade up for him. But if he was there at 4th round, and let's do this. Put a 1 in the chat based on what you see on the board. If Corum is there with this next pick, would you take him? I'm curious, man. I want to know. I want to know. By the way, appreciate everybody stopping in. How y'all doing? I see the chat's popping. All right. Oh, gosh. Stop, bro. Stop. They're getting me worried. I get worried too easy, bro. I'm all for them a future 7th to move up. You guys would? Braylon Allen? I know. I like Braylon Allen now. I do like Braylon Allen. That's my guy. If I got a running back, my guy, be my guy. Okay, they're not going to take that. That's fine. Oh, gosh. See? Now offensive linemen are going. Oh, my goodness. We might be taking Blake Corum. We might be taking Blake Corum, dog. Okay. That's nasty. Hey, clap it up for the Texans. Bro. Come on, man. You guys are doing work. All right, y'all, slow down a little bit. Hold up. You guys are going too fast. All right, we get it. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, I gotta move up, bro. No. I gotta move up. We gotta move up. I'm gonna make an offer. Oh my gosh. Who did I even offer? Okay, guys, I'm getting so nervous. Anthony Gold just went. What is happening? Anthony Gold is ranked like 200. It's fine. He's worth the pick, but I'm getting nervous, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh. This is so scary. Yo, I would hate the mid round. I've never really done this with like other people live. This is frightening. This would be awful as a GM to have to sit here and just like deal with this. Like, hey, your guy might be going at some point. No. I hope I didn't offer next year's first. Yo, if I offered next year's first and they didn't accept that, thank goodness, bro. That would have been so bad. Hey. Oh my gosh. You're moving 4 spots. Okay. It's fine. Please don't take my dude, bro. See, I ain't saying it though. I ain't saying it though. Why would they not want to do this trade? All right. I mean, let's be real here, right? I'm going to go back a little bit. Like, let's just make... Oh, it's the robot. Okay, they're going to wait. Okay. All right, we got time. My guy's not going there. We're good. We're fine. I need a lot of support staff, bro. I need someone that like with a whole fan, like, yo, relax, you're good. Maybe give me some pills or something, dog. Like, yo, calm me down, bro. What is happening? What is this? Oh, are those all the trades that I offered? Hey, yo, those are. Wait, what? Wait. What just happened? Oh, okay. No, I just moved up. Next year, 7th. Woo! Okay. I was like, bro, what the heck? Okay. Before I make my pick, I'm just curious. Because you got to look at like what would happen like after your pick. But we're gonna wrap this thing up with my guy, Caden Wallace. Get him in the building. Let's go, baby. Woo! What a mock draft. What a mock draft, bro. Trade. Did I redeem myself? Did I do it? I think I. Okay. I'm feeling good. What a mock draft, bro. Okay, that was nuts. That was nuts. Oh my goodness. I look, bro. You could say I could have waited. I was not gonna wait. This board was scary, bro. Okay, y'all are feeling this one. All right. We got the dub. I appreciate that. I don't know if you'd have went. Okay, but offensive line was flying. It was scaring the heck out of me, bro. I was like, I don't know, but this board is all over this. We got to make it happen. All right, let me go. Let me get my notes. I got my notes handy. Maybe. Hey, yo, I know this one isn't in the bag. Okay, after Thrash. Hey, yo, I thought you said trash. Who is the man that called him trash? Yo, Caden Wallace, 6'4.5", basically, 370 pounds, redshirt senior, 34-inch arms. He had a 5'15", 40, 31-inch vertical. 2023, 13 games started at right tackle. 2022, 8 games started at right tackle. Or in 8 games played, 7 games started at right tackle. 2021, 13 games started at right tackle. 2020, 7 games started at right tackle, I believe, if my numbers are right there. In the Shrine Bowl, he played guard, and I didn't think he was great at guard. I think he has the skill set maybe to make it work. I don't think he was great there. So to me, that's one of those things where you're going to have to work with the posture that he plays with in pass protection. And he also needs to get off the ball quicker, because for a guard, everything's happening faster. You can't be into your stance that slow because guys are going to get on you fast. And I thought that was his problem at guard. He's never done it before, though, unless he did it in high school. So for me, that's fine. He has the balance to play guard, but that just needs to improve. But the control was awesome. I loved that specifically, and that's what I'm buying into, is that he's going to have the balance to stick at tackle if you want him to. He has the skill set to play guard. He just needs to clean things up. Posture needs to be better, quicker off the ball. The strength is there. He plays with leverage into contact. He has the hips. He wins. Wait, what happened? Okay, I was muted for a second. All right, I was reading some stuff. I don't know where it cut off at. I'll leave it there. If you guys want to know more, I can tell you more, but it kind of cut off, so I don't know where it cut off at. Anyway, this is our haul. So we made 3 trades. So if we break down these trades, in the last one, maybe I didn't mean to make it, but it was a little bit of like, okay, I just got to go get him. Here we go. So the first trade we made, we moved up to 9 from 20. I didn't think this was going to happen, to be completely honest. I just offered the trade, and it did. So we ended, you can see the values in our favor. We got a 4th round pick back. We flipped 61 and 73 to go up 20 spots. Got a 5th next year, which we ultimately ended up using. So we moved up. We took Terion Arnold, cornerback out of Alabama, my number 1 corner in this draft. Put him next to Carlton Davis. Oh my gosh. And Brian Branch. Oh my gosh. That is nasty. Okay. Then we move on to Chicago. And so the second trade we made is what did we do here? Oh, we traded up. So we took our 4th round pick, we took a 6th round pick, and we took the 5th that we got, and we moved up to the 3rd round. Now we took that 3rd for the video, but I'm cool with this kind of either way because I just like the depth. But I thought it made it more fun. We took our 3rd round pick, flipped it into 2 4th rounders, which is the picks that you saw me make. However, I did take that 30th and move it to 27 with a future 7th. So I just threw that in there just to make sure I didn't miss him because that thing was flying off. By the way, we are wrapping this thing up. He didn't do a bunch of, yeah, I didn't have it noted on here, so he must not have. I have him more as a little bit more of a position blocker than a people mover. That's one of my notes, but I do feel like he can play tackle. And I think for us, a huge thing about that too is going to be like the flexibility, but definitely the zone scheme aspect. You have to have some reactive athleticism there. Like I said, I personally like him at tackle, but I think he could play guard. So, you know, I'm buying into a critical factor that I really like in the player, and that's the swing on the pick. You can go deep with your analysis. Good work. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Look, man. Hey, I just got done watching Ken Wallace a couple weeks ago. We did a sleeper video. So he was in there. Ryan Watts was in there. Nathaniel Watson, and man, I was like, this guy's so interesting. I don't know if there's like a way to watch highlights on him, but I think he's worth checking out. If you guys haven't seen him, go check out Jamari Thrash highlights. Because that was one that y'all weren't feeling. Go check him out. We took Jamari Thrash. I would have been fine with, I think, Cornelius. Brendan Rice would have been fine. We just mocked him, though, to be honest. But on top of that, like, here's what I'll say. I could have a higher grade on Brendan Rice across the board, but I could also buy into taking a swing on Jamari Thrash versus taking a swing on Brendan Rice. And that's kind of how I feel. So, I don't know. Hey, absolutely. I appreciate y'all joining, man. This was a heck of a stream. Love you, Dose. Love to the board. Gotta go. Appreciate it. Is the Lions going to draft tackle, guard, center in this draft? I think they'll draft at least one of them. And I think this guy gives me flexibility. Like I said, I think if you argued what's the biggest offensive line need, you'd have to say tackle first, because Dan Skipper and Colby and Connor Calvin are your backups. The Lions, I don't know if they will, but their backup guards are Nite Mutai, 4th-round pick, Colby Storstil, 6th-round pick last year, and Kaode, who wasn't bad. And then their backup center is Michael Neese. So you could argue backup center. I think it would go tackle, center, and then guard. Maybe you could put center higher because you're a little bit worried about the future with Frank Ragnow, and that's fair. But overall, like, the big thing to me is, like we were talking about before, like, if you're going to take an offensive line early and you want him to become a starter, you might have to go early to get that kind of athlete. I don't think this is an elite athlete necessarily, but I do think that he hits a critical trait very, very well that could allow him to potentially have a starting upside in the future. Like, I truly think that he could. So it's hard to find that, and that's why I took that swing. Puni, all 5. I like Dominic Punai or Puni. I think I mocked him once before too. I like him as well. I do, and he's a more natural, I think, scheme fit as a left tackle. That it probably would just kick in his zone, even though he's a little bit taller, just because of his movement skills. Definitely different skill sets. Garbage can, not garbage cannot. I see you, Trey. That's what I like. Garbage can. Hey, yo. Okay. Look, man. Good stream. Hey, shout out to y'all, man. This was so fun, bro. I hope we get to do at least one more of these in some way, shape, or form. I'm trying to get some of the NFC North guys together to do one of these. I know Van Pran went. I would probably got him or Gabriel Murphy. I would have loved to walk away with. But the chat with the other teams for feeling him, I guess. But like, I'm hoping to get the other NFC North guys together for this so we can do one of these maybe this week. But I don't know if it's going to happen. But you guys said you wanted a big board. So Wednesday, probably some sort of big board. I don't know exactly how it's going to go, but that's my plan. I'm going to try to put together a big board for y'all. Just because like I have all these notes. A lot of them aren't, you need my final mock. So final mock Tuesday, I'm doing my final mock on Bleacher Report. I may also post that on Tuesday, the same mock to YouTube as my predictive mock, but I also may do that on Wednesday or Thursday, and I may have some tweaks to it. But Tuesday we'll have my final mock. I'll put the link in the community. We'll do a mock draft. There's a chance that Wednesday or Thursday I tweak it, and then I'll say that's my final. But my first official final mock will be on Tuesday on Bleacher Report. Will be live, and I think that one's at 11 a.m. Eastern. 11 a.m. Eastern. So I'll put the link. Even if you miss it, you can always go back and watch it. It'll be 30 minutes long, and that'll be my final mock. But yeah, this week we have that. We have another Bleacher Report stream, which is going to be Wednesday. Just letting y'all know what's going on. Wednesday, we have a Bleacher Report stream, which is going to be first round mock draft with all creators. So I'm just picking for 29, no trades. That's going to be a lot of fun. Every creator's going to be there. All NFC North people are going to be there reacting to picks. I'm going to be reacting to the Bears, the Packers, the Vikings, just laughing, just like these are horrible. And then we're going to make our pick. And then Thursday, we're going to have, Thursday, we're going to be at, as you guys know, make sure I put the right picture up. Bam, Soaring Eagle, Bam, Casino for the first night of the mock draft. Now, Second night, very good chance it's going to be on Bleacher Report is my mock draft coverage. And I think I may be doing that with the mock draft coverage will be with NFC North roundtable. So it'll be me, it'll be a Packers guy, a Bears guy, Vikes guy, covering the entire day 2 live. So you guys will be able to tune in and watch that if you want to as well. When will we have final trades? Oh, will there be final trades? I don't know. Should there be? I think there might be. I was considering that today, like not doing it, but actually, I will say this. I don't know yet. If it makes sense, yes. I'm not going to force myself not to make trades because trades happen. But my usual thing is don't focus on the trade as much as I think you should focus on the player. Because I think if we nail the player that we walk away with, the spot that we get him is going to be very difficult, especially if you use the simulator. So either I got to do no simulator or I just have to say that I'm going to trade and go get him. I'll probably use the simulator for at least the first one. So that's kind of how I'm looking at it as is like that. Like focused on maybe the player a little bit, but I may move around and go get that player because that'll be like my predictive mock, not necessarily like what I would do. It's just like me predicting what they'll do. Not watching 4 guys getting it on. Whoa, what? But hey, that we're gonna have a crew for day 1, bro. Yeah, Easy, King, Mike. Who else is gonna be there? Who's gonna be? Let me not forget anybody. H-Man, the legend himself, H-Man gonna be there. Cannot forget Spemo Rack's gonna be in the building. Yeah, we got a lineup. He said no Diddy. That sounded like some Diddy, dog. I ain't gonna lie. That sounded a little crazy. And you know you want to tune into that, man. What are you talking about, dog? The link will be in the community for all that stuff. All right, look. No more titles for Ferris State. Who was that other title we have for Ferris State? Who was that? I know. I remember that. Who was that? Come on, man. You don't like Mason Pline? Did you watch him? Did you watch Pline? You watched him. I appreciate that because I was talking about Mason Pline. What? All right. Kingsley in the 4th. Wait, Kingsley went in the 4th? Wait. Time out. Is he still on the board? That guy cannot be on the board. Okay. No, he ain't. Okay. No, that would be pretty wild. I'd be surprised if the guy that's that athletic would go in the 4th. I'd be shocked. Because like I said, bro, tackle's got to have that athlete. You got to have that athlete in them. All right. We're going to wrap this thing up, though. I appreciate y'all joining. Have a good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow with something. I don't know exactly what did I say was tomorrow? I don't remember what I said what tomorrow was. Oh, and then Wednesday we also have our roundtable mock. So that's Wednesday. All right. Wait, no. Wednesday's not a roundtable mock. Wednesday's not a I'm sorry, I lied. It's not. It's the other thing. It's the mock with L creators. I'm sorry. All right, we out of here. Appreciate y'all joining. You're a fan of Arnold now. I did my job. Maybe he'll be a line on draft night too. Feel free to rewatch if you're just joining, man. Pull through. We had 3 picks. We made a lot of trades. A lot of fun. We out. Have a good night. I'll see y'all soon. Closing the book, literally.